That must be annoying when I'm like just flagrantly tweeting and you're just like, cool. That does explain why you like all of the tweets pretty instantly.
Yes, I get notifications now.
Maybe, you know, as
they're happening.
Maybe as the person that, like, I don't know, actually founded Sprots Steaks, like, I should care that much, but I don't. It's cool. I'm sure people just love that.
Oh my gosh, we're so cute and pink.
Aren't we? And I'm like, I'm kind of okay with that. Like, I'm kind of, normally people don't really see me as a pink person, but I feel like this is it. Maybe if I got my roots fixed, it'd look better, but I don't know what more you want from me.
Quiet. I don't want you quiet. I need this quiet.
I can be quiet.
I'm just checking.
Oh no, it's doing it again.
I still need to figure out this freaking sheet situation.
Yeah, I mean, I would just, at this point...
We're gonna do fucking unicorns today, boys.
Yeah,
oh,
there we go.
Potter?
Yeah.
Maybe Harry Potter.
I don't know, I feel like unicorns would look better. Like, it's Monday morning, we gotta have the unicorns.
Let's go.
Lego. I absolutely love this.
I need, like, a clip.
I have a fork.
I just need, like, a bobby pin or
I have glasses.
a clothespin.
What? Hold on.
Favorite clip.
I have a bunch of thumbtacks.
That works.
Okay.
This is gonna fall when I walk away.
A thumbtack?
Yeah, you can stab it through.
Okay.
Oh, that's a really small thumbtack.
But it's a thumbtack. It's not like a foot bag. I don't know what. I don't know if thumbtacks are supposed to be bigger. That's all. What about a hair tie? Hmm?
No, I don't think a hair tie.
I think you could thumbtack it to the drywall overhang that's right there.
That would be like on top of my face.
Cool. Let's do it.
I don't know if that's. We'll try it.
Here's a hair tie.
I don't want a hair tie.
I'm just gonna ping you with things.
Here's this. You don't need it.
Here, I know you don't need this, but oops, I can't even do this right. What am I doing?
Yeah.
Fuck. Well, there it goes.
Oh, maybe. Okay, give me more.
Give me more.
Actually,
Oh.
or does that look okay?
No.
Like curved.
I mean, it's kind of like in the background of it. You can see it over here better.
Maybe my 5-minute delay isn't working.
Yeah.
No, I think that's okay.
Okay. I dig it.
For now, because I mean, well, let me try it with it going. We'll see.
You get one more. You get one thumbtack at a time.
Just keep doing your cardio in small bursts.
Yeah, very small. I'm not gonna get up, so you just go right on ahead. We're just chatting, guys. You okay? I forgot to do the scene switch.
Scene switch.
Yes, it's the first one.
Oh,
We just did it. And we're back.
God.
That was the loudest. I really hope that blew out somebody's eardrums. One more?
One more.
Okay, ooh, in the middle. This is fun. I like this.
Okay.
I just really hope you're not, like, cold anytime soon. I guess you have the Harry Potter blanket to do that.
Harry Potter, or I have the heater pretty close to me now.
Good thing I'm not cold. Ooh.
Why won't this one go in?
That's what she said. That's what she said. I can see you behind there because I can see your hands, but nobody else can, and it's kind of hilarious.
Okay.
Yes. We did it.
We did it.
I'm so proud of us.
Okay.
It's Monday. I don't know if you can tell. Ugh. Oh no. I just realized that my Gatorade thing I forgot about.
Oh, sorry, Twitch. I didn't have you on. Oh, it's updating. Of freaking course. my phone, I don't know if you've had this problem, but my phone, every app, like, I turn on, it's like, oh, no, we need to update that now.
But, like, my iTunes account is disabled, so I don't really... It's because I changed bank cards or whatever.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, you clearly it was
you're
fraud.
a liar.
Yeah, it was fraud, and you obviously pilfered your... I'm like, what kind of person steals a debit card and then only charges 99 cents on iTunes?
Well, that's why you were there when my card got shut off for a $4.99 charge from Nintendo.
Yeah, you really gotta get
stole my account to buy a Nintendo Prime thing. Okay.
Like, okay, like, I don't think that's how this works, banks.
You think I'm too old for Nintendo Switch games, but...
Yeah, honestly, that could be discrimination.
Really, it's ageism.
Ageism is a real problem that I have. I feel bad about it. I should probably stop being awful. It was only when age was literally ruining my life, and the only time that was when Bill Snyder had, like, the oldest coaching staff known to man. Like,
okay,
the average age on coaching staff was, like, 70. It was horrifying. It was not 70, but it was damn near close. And I was not about that life.
How are you that old and agile? That's what I want to know.
I just, like, it's weird because my dad just went out for a job interview in Las Vegas. And I'm like, Dad, I don't know if you know this. I don't want to be rude.
Job interview?
Like, I really don't want to be rude. But you know you're 70, right?
Apparently not.
Like, you do realize that. Like, you just know. We're so cute
weird.
today.
So cute. I did not know that the scrunchie purchase was a multiple scrunchie purchase.
Oh, yeah. We got, like, a 5-pack of scrunchies. Okay. So, we're now Scrunchie Gang.
Scrunchie Gang. All right.
Scrunchie boys.
I support it. There is one of the Bachelorette contestants that has, like, a designer scrunchie line. So.
Well, and now Jason Momoa wore a scrunchie last night.
Did he?
And Lisa Bonet, his wife, it was weird because I didn't think it was an awkward moment, but since we're not, actually recording this yet, I don't want to talk about the Oscars, like, the entire time, but Lisa Bonet, like, Ashley Graham interviewed him, and Ashley was like, hey, can you do, like, a haka noise or haka chant or something like that? Because, I mean, Jason Momoa does it all the time. Like, Aquaman, that's literally all he did was, like, he did hakas on the red carpet or on, like, whenever the press was interviewing him constantly. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, it's not that far off that she would ask him to do, like, a haka chant of some sort.
Yeah.
And Lisa Bonet's like, no, we're not doing that. And then Jason Momoa did anyways. He's like, ah! And Ashley Graham's like, ah! But, like, the whole, like, trying to control him and, like, stop him from, it was just weird. It made me uncomfortable. So, yeah.
Why would she stop him?
I guess she didn't think it was appropriate. I'm like, I get it, because, like, right now in this country, anything that you do is considered, like, I don't know. I can't imagine being a, like, celebrity in Hollywood right now.
It's scary. You have to be super careful.
Like, what if he offended an entire nation's population just by doing that? And, like,
yeah, but it's his nation.
Yeah, I don't know what the point is of her trying to stop it, though.
Yeah.
It really doesn't make any sense.
That is weird.
But people are like, oh my god, look at this awkward moment. I'm like, was it really that awkward? Because I just kind of thought it was...
I mean, it's awkward that she said no. And then he did it anyway.
He did it anyways.
That's pretty awkward.
Clearly, like, does not listen well.
I feel like that would be awkward in any relationship situation. Like, oh.
Yeah, bitches better listen. Just over here taking selfies. I'm promoting.
Oh, okay.
Doing
I think
haka noises.
I need to do... We'll do it later. I'll move the unicorn over to the other side.
Scrunchy gang.
We were all about it.
They're comfortable.
I love scrunchies. I'm not opposed. I had a Tommy Hilfiger one when I was a kid that I used to death. To death.
What is the difference? Like, what is a Tommy Hilfiger scrunchie? Like,
it had the Tommy sign on it.
Really?
Yeah, it was white and it had the Tommy symbol on it.
And on a scrunchie? That's so small. That's amazing.
It was fantastic.
That is awesome.
I used to have, I had so many scrunchies as a child, which I don't know why. I never wore my hair up in them. But I had like a paper towel tube, like
Okay.
the inside tube. Like I had that, and I had a dowel rod that went inside of it, and like it was full. Like I
That's
just put all my
incredible.
scrunchies on it. Like
That's very Pinteresty of you before Pinterest was
I
even
know
a thing.
I was a Pinterest hoe back
You've
then.
always kind of been arts and crafts because, like, even when you go on family vacations, you guys, I feel like, spend a majority of your time doing arts and crafts.
Well, it's not a majority, but yeah, every morning 9 a.m.
That
is
is a
craft
majority
hour.
of the time.
1 hour a day is not a
Yes.
majority.
What else do you do for 1 hour a day every day?
On vacation, we're
Yeah,
on
on
the
vacation.
lake for 8 hours.
Okay, but like you're making it. You could make an active choice not to do arts and crafts.
Oh,
But
yeah.
you guys all are like,
Yeah.
fuck yeah,
We
it's
all
arts
do
and
it.
crafts, baby. That's
It's
beautiful.
required.
Well, yeah, vacation. I like meeting the vacation version of people, but you can't be friends with that person. Like, I could not be friends with you if you did arts and crafts all the time. Like, you
No.
constantly made things, and you're like,
Well, that's kind of my job now.
well, no, but like, oh my
I know
god,
what you mean.
it was the funniest thing in the world. The cheapest thing that you could ever do for me is make someone a present. I don't
Yeah.
care if you're fucking Picasso. You go and you buy something for them. Like, I had somebody for my birthday, which this person ruined my birthday to begin with. We'll just put it that way.
Right.
And then made me a shit painting. Like, there should be, if there's not already, please direct me, if there is, to like a shit gift thing. Like, if
Yeah.
you give me a shit gift, I'm going to post it and be like, look at the shit gift. The gift
Like
was a
this Tumblr?
painting from, yeah, pretty much. Shit gift Tumblr. Yes. Is Tumblr dying? Do we know this yet?
I don't think so. Well, I mean, it's got to be dying because they blocked porn now.
So that, like, is official.
Yeah, on my birthday last year, no more nudes.
Wow, that is a hell of a power move, because then you just basically created your own Tumblr of cosplay.
Well, and I think that's why, I mean, people didn't need to go to Tumblr anymore, especially with Reddit. Weirdly doing a picture thing now. And then Patreon and stuff, so.
Reddit's weird.
Reddit is really weird. I can't get into it yet. I'm not to Reddit level yet. I'm getting there. I've almost downloaded the app. Not quite there yet.
But, like, Reddit is just a bunch of... This is interesting look into my psyche. I can't charm people with, like, my face and my voice on Reddit. I can do that on Twitter. I can do that on Snapchat. I can do that on Instagram. I can do that on Facebook. But Reddit, you just actually have to be funny, and that's a lot of pressure for me.
No, it's not. You're really good at memes.
But they're all smarter than me.
They're not smarter than you. They're
Yes,
just
they are.
trollier than you.
I didn't think that was possible.
Well, that's where they all. They live there and they hide and they don't really go out from Reddit. Like Reddit people don't really expand from Reddit.
They're just there.
They stay on Reddit. They don't go to Twitter.
I will say that I do know some Reddit people,
Mhm.
and they're bizarre. I know them in real life, and then I found out that they're Reddit. Like, they absolutely love Reddit over every other social media platform. I don't really view Reddit as social media. It's more like a forum.
Yeah. And I don't know why, like, that's the chosen lane for gamers. I don't know how Reddit is any more accessible or, like, makes sense than, like, Twitter or Facebook or whatever. So,
That
I
really
don't-
doesn't make sense.
I don't know. All of my gamer friends go to Reddit first, and that's where they get their news about everything. Like, even, like, esports news, they go to Reddit to get that. And I'm just like, what?
You're good enough, you're smart enough, and gosh darn it, people like you. Thanks. Thanks, Josh. Thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Dad.
Josh
What-
can make gifts.
Where's my mom? I miss her. Erin, my mom. I have a couple moms.
Couple moms.
You could make gifts, we're going back to this, if you're proficiently talented. Like Josh can make a gift. If he made you a birthday gift.
Oh my god, yes. I thought
Of
you said
wood.
gifts. Like, I thought you meant, like, gifts.
Only make gifts if you're good at it.
I know, I was like, I don't even make gifts. What are you talking about?
You can't make gifs.
You can't make any of them. No,
No,
wood-
presents. You can only make presents if you're good at it.
The man knows his way around some wood. That's different than, like, I'm gonna get some shit paint, put it on a $3.99 canvas from Michael's
Yeah.
that I bought during another mental breakdown, and give you this shit painting
Yeah.
after I ruined your birthday.
Or if you go to like one of those wine and paint things,
Ooh.
like the drink and paint thing, and then you gift that to somebody, no. I'm not impressed with this gift. I don't accept. Buy
I
me a
do
bottle.
not accept goodbye.
You could have bought me a bottle of wine.
Yeah, for $3.99 you could have gone to Trader Joe's, and for $1 more got me almond champagne.
Yeah.
$1 more. Wilson's Creek, right? That's the one that we drink all the time.
Or I don't know. They have like quite a selection of almond wine now.
I haven't been back there in a while.
I'm a Trader Joe's hose.
I wish that Kansas wasn't the way that it is, because we could actually have alcohol in the Trader Joe's over here, but we don't get that, so it's fine.
I like their food though. They have good gnocchi, frozen gnocchi. They have sweet potato gnocchi, and it's good. And popcorn.
So it's a grocery store.
These are the things I live for. Yeah.
I'm like, so they have everything that most grocery stores
Well, no, it's a 3-aisle grocery store. Like, it's very small. I'm
It
not
is
sure
very
how it
small.
operates. The alcohol aisles are as many as the food aisles. At least at the one that I go to. I don't know. Kansas has that big one. Like,
It's horrible.
I've never been to it.
It's so stupid.
It's so stupid. My sister said she still has a scrunchie. The Tommy one.
Sorry, I had to check the audio levels again.
How
Oh.
does it sound?
It sounds good. I was
Lovely?
worried because I always look at the audio bars.
Yeah.
And when you were talking earlier, it was super low, but then I realized we're both even for once. So, what a strange concept.
What a strange concept indeed.
I dig it.
We have lighting, we have good cameras, we have proper sound.
and our layout is bomb.
Yes. Our new, what is it? I guess layout is the word for it. Is that the only word?
Overlay.
Overlay. Overlay. Let's get some hype for that.
Yeah, I'd like a round of applause.
Round of applause for the overlay.
Remember when we used to do this?
Oh God, yes.
Were you that person, or did you like actually?
You had to clap, yeah.
Yeah.
We had to clap in a circle.
That was
we had
required.
to clap in a circle.
That
to
was
prove
required.
That we could, or
I don't know. My music teacher was a Nazi.
my music teacher was incredibly passive aggressive. So I
Okay.
don't know. Maybe I would have preferred a Nazi.
I just texted the bomb birdhouse pictures. Oh. We made birdhouses at craft time. That's what she was
Yes.
sending. I still have mine. I haven't hung it up yet though. It's been a year.
What else do you
Let's-
guys make at Arts and Crafts?
They change it up. We've made picture frames. We made frisbees one time. Made little sailboats. You got everything.
I'm wondering when my life becomes to the point where I have like an invite to family travel
To
time.
Okoboji,
Yeah.
you can come anytime. Pay
I
your
would
share.
third wheel. They wouldn't call me by name. I would just be third wheel.
Third wheel,
The
yeah.
entire time.
Well, okay, the last time we went, not that I'm hating, but I'm hating because my family is now, like, we're all grown up. The youngest kid is a senior in high school, I think, right now. I think he's about to graduate. So, like, we're adulting. But he's like weirdly younger than everybody else. Everybody else is 22 and up, so we're old. We're all drinking now. The last time they invited family friends to come, and they had children, like kids,
Yeah.
and I was like, why are they here?
Like we have a lot of questions.
Like, I don't want to go to the amusement park. I don't want to go to all these children activities. I say as I go to craft hour, but that's the only children's activity I do. Like, I don't want to go fishing with the children. Like,
yeah, fishing
off the
with
dock.
adults is fun.
yeah, like I want to take a boat out with beer in it and go.
Listen to music and
Yeah.
wear America things.
Yeah.
If I want to be naked, I can be.
Exactly. Like, I want constant flow of alcohol
Yeah.
and sun, and that's it.
That's literally
And no screaming child because it needs a nap.
that. That definitely is difficult because you get to that point where it's like, and a lot of parents feel guilt over it, but it's like, you need a vacation from that. Like, you need a vacation from kids.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
there are family vacations, and then there's like no kid vacations.
Yeah.
And it's okay to take no kid vacations.
You should take one every year.
Yeah.
And also one day a week. Like, I don't know how humans don't murder their children. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, I don't
It's-
know how.
It's interesting that we've made it this far as civilization because Florida exists. And I just have a
Yeah.
lot of questions because Florida was obviously St. Augustine, the oldest, city in the country, whatever. It was founded by crazy Europeans. So I feel like Christopher Columbus is to blame for Florida being a shit show.
We didn't land in Florida.
Well, that's where they, the Spanish colony, I don't know what it was. I'm not good at history, but I'm blaming Europe for why Florida is a swamp monster now. We've clearly evolved.
That rationale does not hold up.
It makes sense in my mind.
We're
And
all descended from Spaniards.
yeah, but
and
like
British
Florida,
people.
there's something going on there, and they like.
Oh, there's something going on
like
for sure.
They're the headlines out of that state.
But
make
it's the
no sense to
French.
me.
I think we can blame the French for them.
Then if it's the French, 100%.
We're blaming the French for Florida and Louisiana.
Yeah, Louisiana for sure.
Yeah, those people are weird.
They're
not crazy. Florida's
not crazy.
crazy.
They're just bizarre, and bizarre scares me more than crazy.
Yeah.
Like crazy is like I'm gonna slash your tires because you didn't answer my text. Bizarre is I'm going to wait outside your window and watch you while you sleep. That
Yeah.
to me is like what Louisiana is.
Definitely.
And True Detective doesn't help.
No. Especially not.
No. So
Yeah.
we either
So we're
need
gonna
to
blame the
be all
French.
in and just give them back. Maybe we can give Louisiana back to France.
I'm okay with that. I
and
don't think
keep
they
New
want
Orleans.
it.
We'll keep New Orleans.
I don't want that either, honestly.
I love New Orleans.
It can go. I don't like southern, or what is it? Cajun food? I don't like Cajun food.
Yeah. and
What
you don't
about-
like seafood either?
Taking someone to drink and paint for their birthday and bottle of wine. If that's what they're into, yeah, that's a gift.
Yeah. Plus, it's an experience.
Yeah, experiences always count.
Yeah.
Except when my mom plans them. Sorry, Mom.
Thanks for being our subscriber, but we're gonna go ahead and diss you real quick.
My mom
sucks.
took us to the world. Like, we had to drive, I don't even know. It felt like 7 hours, but I think it was probably like 2.
I'm so excited.
It was somewhere in Nebraska or Iowa. The world's largest park bench we went to go see. In some fucking rinky-dink town of 300. And all that it is, not even park bench, what was it? A swing. What are they called? Porch swing. World's largest porch swing. First of all, it was in a park. It was not on a porch. Second of all, it was just 8 porch swings hooked together. Like, they were individual ones that were all hooked in a line. I was like, this is the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
Because now you have to swing no matter, like, and then what if somebody's on the end and you have to, like, try to get on?
Yeah, you have to, like,
Wait.
yeah,
Synchronize.
time it out. Like, you have to be pro jump rope skills used for your swinging, and no.
I had no idea.
Yeah,
That was that
so
serious.
super happy that we had to drive there, Mom.
Thanks so much, Denise.
It wasn't even the world's largest. They had a huge, oh yeah, they did have huge mosquitoes. Like, we almost died. And then they're like, they had one of those like wooden like spinny
Yeah.
tubes, and they're like, go get in that. I was like, and die? Like, you're gonna fall and scrape your entire knee up.
Like, your mom would take you guys to barrel rolling down Niagara Falls. Come on, guys, it'll be fun.
Yeah, yeah, she's got some crazy ideas.
I don't think that, like, I had any traumatizing things like that, but we just, like, my mom and I, because it was just my mom and I for a lot of my childhood, and we just, like, went to antique auctions all the time, and,
Lit.
like, it was,
Super fun for a kid. Don't touch anything.
yeah, don't touch anything, we're not buying anything, and you're gonna be hungry the whole time.
Don't raise your hand.
Don't raise your hand, don't talk. She told me, like, even the slightest thing, like, doing this to your eyebrow or whatever, could mean, like, you're bidding. And I'm like, I'm 9 years old. If I scratch my forehead, I'm not trying to win anything. Like,
No. Arms pinned to your side.
yeah, so that was the fun. Either that or we went to her friend's, this is all when we were living in Nashville. We would go to her friend's pizza place that was, like, 30 minutes away.
Mm-hmm.
And I would work. I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
Oh, that's
So
fun.
that was like 1 year of my life, but that was like probably the only time. Like, normally we just hung out, but there was not a lot of vacations except to Ohio. I know that a lot of people
Hey.
just look at Ohio like destination vacation time.
Perfect.
Sure.
Well, they have like lakes, right?
They have Lake Erie. Yeah, we would go to Lakeside, Lake Erie, go to Cedar Point. I went there once, and I was afraid of roller coasters, so like the entire thing, I was just like, what are you gonna do at a place that's literally all roller
Yeah.
coasters?
You just sit at the
I went on
bottom.
the carousel a lot.
Hey, it's lit.
Cedar Point's actually pretty cool.
I don't think I've ever been. I don't like amusement, like same thing. I don't like roller coasters, so I don't bother
Yeah.
going to an amusement park.
I like roller coasters now. I don't know. I haven't been on one in a few years, and I feel like once you, like, I don't want to say in my old age, but kind of.
Yeah,
I mean, you and I experienced old age moments all weekend.
we did.
I think leading up to that, too. We were even, I can't remember where we were. I know that we did was it I don't remember. We were definitely just judging the hell out of some people that were just like, oh, it's that brunch at Brick House. When they just showed up and they're just fucking lit.
Yeah.
And we're like, wow.
Drunk from the night before.
And like had a plastic baggie of Adderall. Like, hey everyone. Like, what the fuck?
Handing them out like candy. We're too old for this.
No, we're too old for this. It's not happening.
No.
But I also think that there's a distinguished, like, I don't need to go out in the cold in little to nothing anymore.
Yeah, clothes. Oh yeah, that's why we were out at Power and Light, and I saw 4 girls tumble out of an Uber, all of them in black spaghetti strap like dresses and stuff, and I'm just like, you didn't bring a coat? Like, did your mom not tell you?
Where's your mother?
Where's your mother? You didn't bring a coat?
That's incredible.
Yeah, and Power and Light, you have to go outside. Like, it's not like you can just go. I mean, I guess you could go to a bar and stay there, but they were clearly some sort of party group, so.
I just don't get it. Like, we're happiest sitting at a bar. If there's a pool table, cool. If there's karaoke, cool. If there's trivia, awesome. I'll probably participate. I just don't see the point of going out just to like, hey, we need to get some photos. Like,
Yeah.
I remember college, we'd go out all the time, and we'd all have to figure out if we're gonna look nice or not. And that was it. Like, are we going garbage or are we going dressed up? Which one are we gonna do?
Yeah.
That's all you really need to know. And I'm just like, I can't remember that ever I mean, I remember when I would come into town from college, Kansas City, you would go out like that. I'd wear 6-inch heels and fucking go dance all night. Now, if I try to wear 6-inch heels, I'd be like, drunken baby giraffe, fall over.
Giraffe. Oh my god.
It'd be adorable.
Yeah, I don't even think I own going out clothes anymore.
We have like event stuff and cocktail.
Yeah, I have cocktail. Yeah, I have nice stuff.
Yeah.
I don't have like casual night on the town outfits anymore. It's
No,
like,
it's either like cocktail, nice attire, formal-ish,
Yeah.
or Zubas.
yeah, that's pretty much the
You
extreme.
have workout clothes and cocktail.
Yeah,
event.
I can.
Like,
I'm going to the
it's cool.
gym or an event, and that is it.
What are we doing? We gotta know.
Bar hopping. Don't have an outfit for that.
That's the thing. It's like all weekend we were driving around, and my Uber or Lyft drivers were driving me around, and
Alright.
potholes left and right. And so I'm just like, why even bother going out? You'll die from a pothole.
That's true. You probably will die.
They're killing everyone.
Yeah. I personally, though, pothole tweets are more obnoxious than weather tweets or like snaps or whatever. Any public post about them. Like, everybody, the thing about weather, everybody has that weather. Like, we all know. We're here. Got it. Potholes, same thing. Kansas City, we all see them.
We all see
We're
them.
not missing them.
And it's not just Kansas City, Missouri. It's also on Overland Park, like Johnson County side.
Yeah.
And it just kind of makes me laugh that I'm like, you guys realize you're complaining about the government not doing something quickly enough. I don't know where you've been for the last like part of your lifetime, but this is just how it works now.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what they want them to do. You can't fix a pothole when winter's not over. Like,
No.
It's going to snow next week. I'm sorry, we're not done yet.
We're not out of it yet.
We're not done. When we're done, they will fix them.
Would you say that we're all in the shallows?
No. No, I wouldn't.
I absolutely
The
love
shalalalos.
Shalalalos. Bradley Cooper did not sound that good last night.
I thought he did.
I don't know.
For being not a singer.
It just, the live performances just throw me off because I'm like, I want to hear it how the radio sound, and then
Yeah.
I'm like, ugh, it's not perfect. But it was such a weird moment. Like, I know that there's plenty of other stuff that's happening. We're doing our pre-show right now, so if I see one comment of sticking to sports, I will murder someone. Fair warning.
Fact, we're not doing the pre-show. The sign's just up.
Sign.
And we're not talking about sports, so get over it.
Get over it.
There were athletes at the Oscars. You're welcome.
Yeah, they did not stick to acting. They wanted to bring up the Knicks game. And, you know, I turn on the Oscars to watch the Oscars, not to hear sports commentary. So I'm kind of offended.
How dare they?
Samuel L. Jackson, we are fighting. I did not want to
There
hear
was
about
no need for A-Rod and J-Lo to be there. They weren't in stuff.
that. They were not in anything.
No. Why were
That's
they
what-
there?
I don't understand half of, like, that's what I don't get about award shows. One, award show Twitter last night was very angry.
Mm-hmm.
Two, do not understand award shows. Like, Queen Latifah hasn't been in anything Like, but she's just there.
At least she's an actress, though.
Right, yeah, that's true. I guess J-Lo's an actress.
Yeah, I guess. I'll give you J-Lo as an actress. And could have... Maybe she was in something. She does weird, like, little things lately.
She was in that movie about the woman who lied about her job qualifications. I can't remember what it was called.
Made in Manhattan.
That one too. I think all of her movies...
Did she just remake it?
All of her movies are basically woman struggling, finds man saves woman, but she's still strong and independent.
Yeah, she's a romance novel. That's all she does.
She also did Selena. Selena was amazing.
Selena was amazing. I think J-Lo's a good actress. I'm not opposed to it, so it's okay that she was there-ish.
You seen Jiggly?
Yeah, I did. That doesn't count. Or we're blaming that one on Ben.
Ben was horrible.
Yeah, we're blaming Ben for that idea. But yeah, Queen Latifah's fine. But like models, there are so many models there. Like, what is your purpose? Please tell me.
To bang the actors, duh.
I mean, obviously.
They're just there for, I don't know, it's just bizarre to see, like, who's invited. Like, I feel like they don't have an infinite amount of space.
How do you get tickets to this stuff? Chrissy Teigen and John Legend were there. You definitely weren't in anything.
Yeah, Chrissy hasn't done, well, she does a lip sync, but that doesn't have anything to do with the Oscars. Like,
not with the Oscars.
I have so many questions, and I'm like, then the outfits, everyone is mad online. I'm like, I don't know if I think it is the internet's fault. We have gone down a pathway now where nothing is fun anymore.
No.
Oscars, people are watching to see if they're going to get outraged. Like, both sides of the spectrum politically are, like, the right side's watching to be like, fucking Hollywood liberal media can't...
Yeah.
The left side's watching like, oh my god, I'm so mad this didn't win. I'm like, who gives a fuck? It's an award.
Yeah.
Does it affect your life? Like, I woke up this morning, Green Book won, Best Picture. Did anything change?
No.
For anyone?
I didn't even know it was a movie.
It's a horrible movie.
It's apparently very controversial as well, and I was like,
The movie is just basically a caricature of making an old white racist guy feel good about himself.
Accurate. Right.
I'm like, that's a shit movie plot.
It's like every day of our lives.
Yeah, like...
I can go outside. We live in Kansas.
People just think that, like, because it was a shit concept, which it was.
Right.
And apparently shit people made the movie. I didn't realize this, but then they tried to drag Carrie Fisher into it because at the end they're like, this is for Carrie Fisher, and everyone's like, boo! They were getting booed. Like, they were actually getting people heckling them.
Oh my gosh.
And they're like, they tried to, like, drag Carrie Fisher into it to make it okay. Like, guys, we won this for Carrie Fisher. Carrie Fisher would have hated your movie.
That's
like,
weird.
Let's be real. Like, that's like if me winning an award and be like, this one's for you, Tupac. It has nothing to do with anything that I did. Like, I did this for you, man. What?
I'm very confused.
It's bizarre. I don't understand it. And
I don't even know what was nominated, honestly, for Best Picture. Do you know?
Star is Born, Bohemian Rhapsody, Roma, Green Book, Black Panther, and Black Klansman.
Oh, well, those all suck. So
Black Panther was good. It just was not like
it's not movie of the year award.
No, it was
same thing with A Star is Born.
Star is Born made me uncomfortable in ways that I haven't felt in a long time. So that's why I was like, hey, they elicited emotion out of me that I haven't felt in years. And it wasn't just because it was Pisces season. But I did a checklist, and I hit every single mark on Pisces season. And I did it in the first week.
Yeah.
So I got until March 20th, and then we're out of Pisces season. March 21st.
It's a lot of emotion.
So right in the first week, but that's such a Pisces thing to do. So I'm like, all right, let's just see what happens. I want to watch the Oscars. I was so busy lip syncing to a Snapchat I was making that I never posted because I was embarrassed. I missed that.
Can't wait for your TikTok account.
I know. I'm here for it. Like, you signed up for it, but I'm just gonna send you videos to post.
I already deleted it.
Man.
I downloaded it and then I was like, God, this is bad.
R.I.P. R.I.P.
It's already gone.
You and Nicole were talking about it, and I'm like, I'm excited. Okay, let's see some, like, what did you find? Nothing.
No.
So anticlimactic.
I turned it on and I watched, like, because they obviously, when you first sign up, like, you don't have a profile, so they're like, here's what's the most popular, and I was like, this is obnoxious, goodbye.
What was the most popular?
They were just random to, like, half the stuff doesn't even have, like, it's not to music, or, like, I mean, there's music. Well, sometimes, like, you can post them with just video, like, just you talking. It doesn't have to be a music video at all.
Or you can post it, it's got music on, but has nothing,
Like, you're not lip syncing to it. You're just doing other things. Like, one girl, it was like a gymnastics thing, and it wasn't even, like, fully on beat. Like, they added the music afterwards, and I was like, I hate this.
That's one way to get your fame, fortune.
Yeah, and that's what, like, one girl posted, like, a whole 15-second video. Like, I went to the cosplay one because there is this girl that does cosplay that I follow. She's a big TikTok person, and I do like hers, and that's the only, like, she was the one that convinced me. I was like, I like your videos, they're funny, I want to see them. No, like, I went to the cosplay hashtag, and, like, all of them, like, there's one girl just talking for 15 seconds, like, about how all of her blood and bruises are fake. Like, she's a makeup artist. Like, we fucking know, ma'am. We didn't doubt that. We can see that half your face is red. Like, it's not even a good bruise.
Not even a good bruise. You're not even real.
It was stupid. I hate that app. It's gone.
Fuck it.
It's gone.
Yeah.
E-girls and rubber bands with paper signs. I don't know what that means.
The one that I don't understand is like grown men TikTok,
Yeah.
and they're like singing to each other. I have no idea what they're doing.
It's very uncomfortable.
It is uncomfortable.
This other one that the girl did, she posted, it was her and her dad standing next to each other, and I assume she told them they were going to do a TikTok, and then she played like a really dirty song and like just watched his reaction, and that was it. Neither one of them danced or sang.
That's uncomfortable.
I was like, why is this here? Why are you have 438,000 likes for this?
And this is what you're doing?
For this? Is this what America wants?
My favorite is when the country guys are like, my mama said I can have a party at my house if I get 50,000 likes.
Oh, God.
And so everyone's going to be invited. We're going to
Yeah.
have a party at my mama's house.
Can't wait, sir.
Yeah. Well, you look like a pedophile, and why are you at your mother's house? Do you have your own?
No.
And then there's this one guy who travels around. He does something because he's always wearing like an orange shirt and like a work hat. And he's always in weird hotel rooms, which is even creepier. Just throw
Okay.
that out there. If you are a sexual offender, chances are you're probably in a motel. That's just where my mind goes. Like,
Oh, right.
if you're doing shady shit, you're at a motel. He's probably just working on the road or something, but he looks like he's like in construction of some sort, and he is always lip syncing to the creepiest videos. Like, one of them was a baby voice being like something about "I love you, mommy,"
Ew.
and he was like, and just like doing the facial expressions.
Ugh.
And then the other thing that I don't understand, and I never will, is like when people do the singing along or like the weird dance motions. They're like, there's this one that is always on. It's an advertisement. I don't even know what it's from. But it's like, "Hey, you there?" Like, "Hey, you." It just like says "Hey, you there" over and over again, and people just do weird body contortions and like facial movements to it. And I'm like, what part of this is a talent? What part of this is like entertaining?
Yeah.
But there's not a single person that I would want on this planet, and I know I'm totally guilty of it all the time. Snapchat singing, or putting it on Instagram. I don't know. I stick on to things. It's horrible. It's a problem that I have, but I'm getting help for it. No, I'm not. But like, there's not a single person on this earth that I would want to watch lip sync.
No. And it wasn't. Like, we killed Vine for this.
Yeah.
This is what we get for killing Vine.
Vine was
Congratulations.
sacrificed for what?
For these awful videos.
For these rednecks to like try to fight each other on TikTok? Do you
Or that
understand how
fitness
weird
chick.
that is?
Yeah.
Fitness chick is uncomfortable.
I hate her. Like, I need to figure out a way how to anti-like her stuff.
Yes.
If somebody can tell me how to do that, I will re-download TikTok just to
download.
get her stuff off of there forever.
She was the one doing like the eating the peas.
Yes, the baby voice thing. I was
Yeah.
like, I'm going to murder you.
There's a difference to me between being a fitness professional and just shaming people for everything they do. And I feel like there's a fine line of that with her. It's just weird. Like, you can promote health and fitness and not like tear down somebody else. It's
And
really
not be
easy.
psychotic. Like,
Yeah. You don't
Nobody-
eat ice cream ever? You never have an ice cream sandwich?
Right.
Just peas and
You-
soybeans?
no. No. You wanted a bottle of water instead of wine? Okay. I don't believe you.
I don't believe it at all. Yeah, I now don't believe alcoholics because of our experience. I now don't believe that anyone's an alcoholic. I think that they're just like trying to like convince themselves that they're a better person. It's now a thing. That is a very factually incorrect statement. There are a lot of people that are definitely suffering from alcoholism.
Nope, it's not real.
I don't understand people that are like 20, 1 to like 25ish pretending, like thinking they have an alcohol problem. It's like you're just learning how to drink.
Right. And you do have to learn how to drink.
Yeah.
And everybody's going to go too far. That's how you learn.
I don't know anything about that. Nope.
Yeah, nothing about that hospital visit. Yeah, so no, I don't think that young people are alcoholics. Sure, you could be.
Yeah.
Sure. I'm not denying that.
If you started drinking like Drew Barrymore,
Yeah.
like, yeah, you probably have an issue if you're in or Studio 54
Right.
and you're 9.
Yeah. If you're a child drinking, if you've been drinking beer since like you were 16 and like can't get through a day without it anymore, okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe get some help.
Maybe get some help. Find a friend.
Alcoholism, I don't want to. No, never mind.
We're not going to go down that route.
I was going to say, it's really easy to fix. Just get addicted to something else, which is true of any addiction, in my opinion.
And that's what they do.
Yeah.
I mean, it is true. If you would go to rehab, all that they do is they substitute exercise for whatever you were addicted to.
Well, that's like, my friend in college, 22,
Mm-hmm.
she was addicted to the point where she was stealing people's Adderall just to function. Okay, well, that is an addicted substance. That is straight up amphetamine. So she went to AA, and instead of abusing alcohol and abusing Adderall, she now abuses the fuck out of benzos, where she takes Xanax, and I don't even know like how people say that they're sober when Xanax and Ambien are
any
way
drug.
stronger to me than anything else. I get it. So like if drinking puts you down a spiral path of making these shitty paintings, ruining my birthday, or I don't know, your relationships and stuff, maybe second guess it, but like just ease up on it. And if you don't drink, good for you. You're saving a lot of time and money.
A lot of carbs.
And if you only drink water and eat peas, then you should be on TikTok.
Apparently.
That's the thing.
TikToking to baby voices.
Oh my god, I can't. All right, well, on that note, let's start the show.
All right.
All right,
Even though
it's
we
fucking Monday, boys. No girls, apparently.
No girls.
And thank you for joining us on the Sprots Steak Show, proudly brought to you by the lovely folks at Recovery Hydration Therapy, 816-877-6186. If you need fluids, this is GAT.
And glitter. We're not giving you the fluids.
We're not giving you the fluids. Not happening.
Recovery will, and you can eat. They've been very big on promoting the eating while IV dripping.
Yeah,
lately.
I want to promote what we usually promote when we're, getting IVs is drinking. Wow.
Yeah. The point of an IV is to rehydrate so that you can ruin. Like, rehydrate to ruin.
Yes.
Or vice versa, ruin then rehydrate.
The human nature cycle.
I can't do, like, you're very big on the hair of the dog thing. Like, if you get drunk the next day, okay, just keep drinking and then it's fine.
Don't sound like an alcoholic now.
No, I mean, like, you don't wake up drunk, but like
No.
you wake up hungover, and then you just drink, and then you're not hungover. Like, I can't do that. If I wake up hungover, like, you're not gonna see me for 3 days.
Yeah, well, your hangovers are intense because I feel like you spend so much time during the week making sure that your body is in check.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you spend time building up your body. I spend time not doing that. I did arm curls, and shoulder presses yesterday, because we have hand weights here, and I'm not even going to tell you guys how fucking light they are and how embarrassing this is. But I did that in the garage. I was doing karate in the garage. It's fine. I got home and I was like, I have nothing to do, and I could just get ready for the Oscars and sit here like a larva, or I can get up and do something. I am sore. Today I am sore. And it's probably because I did not supply my body with any protein yesterday. Absolutely none.
Yeah.
I did not. I had a cookie, chips, some onion dip, White Russians, part of a Bloody Mary, and the Diet Dr. Pepper. None of that was healthy for me.
No.
Absolutely no protein.
Well, I mean, White Russian had coconut milk. That's good for
That's
your skin.
very true. So I'm glowing now. That's exactly it. It definitely doesn't have to do with the rose coconut toner that you have gifted me and I spray on my face.
I made that.
You did.
By hand.
Yeah, this is a gift. Yeah, she got me gifts from Sephora, so let's just keep that level up. But yeah, like, you spend your week building up your body, so like, to destroy it the way that I do on the weekends, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Well, that's why I really don't drink anymore anyway. Just because I know I'm not good at it. I'm not good at drinking.
But
That's
it's so
just
much
a
fun
fact.
when you do. It's like a unicorn coming out of its shell, because they're definitely born in shells. And it's just beautiful.
Yeah, I hate it. No. Give me a Red Bull, you'll get the same result.
True. I mean, you really don't change that much when you drink. So I guess, I don't know, I'm not like antisocial, but I definitely am way more quiet. I'll just sit there
Right.
and I'll be like, hey.
Mm.
Sober me is fun. I'm still just as obnoxious. I'm sober right now, and I made fun of alcoholisms today. Alcoholics. There we go. I've already like roasted people today, and I wasn't expecting it. I had a really busy morning, and you know, whatever. What did you do last night? I saw on Instagram that you were up till sunrise.
No, that's an old picture.
I was like, she looks really like deep and also good. Like, what's going on?
I mean, that picture was at like 2 a.m, but no, I went to bed at 1 last night.
The sun usually is like 5-ish.
Yeah,
so
the sun
like,
was not up in that picture. That was all fake lighting.
Fake lighting. I absolutely, but I love it though, and that's just, you know, another reason that the gram, you never know.
You never know. I don't think I've ever. That's a lie. I've stayed up many a time gaming until the sun
You and I
came
have
up.
stayed up. Like, that was one time, like, I feel like we're good at drinking if we're at home. Like, you're good at drinking, like, when we were gaming. I remember it was probably a couple years ago still. We were up till, like, 4 o'clock in the morning. Just, like, I was drunk. And just making an ass out of myself on League.
Yeah.
And that's, like, what we did. It was fun.
I don't remember that.
It's
but
okay.
It
was a long time ago.
Oh, yeah. I think I was depressed. I'm going to be honest with you. I was drinking, like, lemon drops, like, every night.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know, that's one way to deal with depression.
Just drink.
Just drink. You'll be fine. It'll totally work out. Watch A Star Is Born. It worked out great for them. Jesus Christ. No, it did not.
No.
If you don't know already, okay, first of all, A Star Is Born has been out, like, in some way, shape, or form for decades. And so this adaptation of it,
right?
Like, if you don't know what's going to happen, then I don't feel bad for you at all.
True. I don't know what's going to happen, but
Okay.
I also will never see that movie.
Yeah, you're like, I don't care.
You can't pay me to watch
If I'm
that.
giving a spoiler alert that Bradley Cooper dies, my bad.
All right.
I mean, it's just kind of obvious with the movie. Like, he's a train wreck.
Yeah, I had figured one of them was going to die, so.
Yeah. Well, it's cooler that way. It makes it really, like, romantic when somebody dies. Like, good God. So jerk on the heartstrings all you want. I'm not going to fall for it again. Never going to watch that movie again.
Okay.
Like, I'm not smart enough to figure out The Notebook in the beginning, but I was smart enough to figure out A Star Is Born.
Yeah, but The Notebook is not bad.
It's not bad. It's just people that are smarter than me have watched it for the first time with me, and they're like, I knew what was going on in the very beginning. Of course.
I didn't know.
I didn't know.
Yeah, I was fooled. But I'm fooled by everything. I
was
know
like,
why.
who is this nice lady and this old man that's so sweet? This guy cared. No, the guy did not. That's the funny thing to me. Like, the Notebook story just shows the unrelentless, pursuit of someone that does not fucking know who you are.
Yeah.
And this guy is still like, she loves me. It's cool.
We're in love.
Like, she still loves me. She just needs to know. I'll just read her a book every day for the rest of my life.
Here's
That's
our love
some serious
story.
dedication.
Oh, people are mad. They did not know he dies. I think they're trolling.
I would hope so, because, dear God, if you haven't, like, everyone's seen that movie by now. And if you haven't, I'm sorry I ruined it for you, but I actually don't care, because I saved you years of your soul.
Yeah. Actually, if you watch the movie, you die.
Yeah.
While they're singing Shalalalalo for an hour.
For an hour. That's honestly half the movie is them just singing that song.
Yeah.
I love that song because it's like, it's so like raw at the beginning, but then I hate it because then it's Lady Gaga going. I'm like, are you haunting something? Why do you? But she does that.
She does do that.
She is.
This is her new mode. It's not new. It's been like the last 5-year mode.
Yeah. She's not wearing
like
meat dresses anymore.
Yeah, I like meat dress, like robot visor.
Yes.
Lady
Do you
Gaga.
remember the egg?
Yes.
She
like bored.
She came alive.
Yeah, like that's the Gaga I would like. I would like poker face Gaga, not whatever this is.
This is like, I was weird and got a lot of attention, so now I'm gonna fall in love with Bradley Cooper. and cause problems with his marriage. Is he married? He's married.
I don't know. I think it's a girlfriend.
Okay.
Irina, whatever.
People keep calling her his wife, and I get confused, but...
It might be his wife. I don't know. I don't think so, though. I think they're just dating.
Irina, they have a kid together. They do have that.
Yeah.
So it's like a real thing. Like when you have like a thing that you've created together, not a business, like a person, you've created a child together. A little bit more serious, but I'm still rooting for Bradley and Lady Gaga, and I don't know why.
Well, Gaga's got a boyfriend, too.
Did.
When did they break up?
She broke up with her fiance last week.
Again?
Yeah, they're off completely. So she has no one.
That's
so,
like her third engagement that
Yeah.
she has broken off.
Yeah, she had like the Chicago Fire guy.
Yeah, he was cute.
Maybe Gaga and I are the same person. We just break off things and run
She was a
away.
bad girlfriend, though. She was crazy.
Yeah.
Like, she would come to all of his, like, Chicago Fire things and, like, overly, like, comment and promote, like I'm here, I'm his girlfriend thing. And I was like, stop it, you're Lady Gaga.
But
like,
that's
you
what
don't
Lindsey
have to
Vonn
do it.
did. Do you remember? Lindsey Vonn. I did not know that she was dating
Subban.
Subban. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, it's PK, right?
Yeah.
I thought she was last with JJ Watt, and before that, like she had a brief thing I think with Aaron Rodgers, and then she also had a thing. Well, she was obviously with what's his face forever, Tiger Woods.
Right.
But like, she would like I remember at the ESPYs. She wasn't there for an ESPY. JJ Watt was, and she goes, "Oh, I've been getting his groin together for him because he had a groin injury." And she's like, "I've been helping with his groin," and I'm like, "You're taking the moment away from JJ, who, by the way, is like a virginal like baby child."
Right. I don't believe he's ever touched a woman.
No, I think
like
he's
I know
just-
that he has, but I don't
think
believe
he
it.
Fucks footballs. He's just like, oh, this. He loves football. He sleeps under the
does.
stairs.
He loves all sports. Like, he just...
Who was the athlete that you were talking? I remember we were talking about it. You're like, oh, he probably lives in the stadium. Alex Gordon, right? Is that
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I know that he lives in the stadium.
We just know he lives there.
He's
It's
given
like-
interview. I mean, he doesn't live there, but he's given interviews. Like, he shows up 8 hours before the game to work out. Like, he doesn't. I don't know. His wife doesn't see him ever.
like he's dad's at the baseball stadium forever.
So he's there 8 hours before the game, which is another 4 to 5 hours, depending how long the
Yeah.
game lasts, plus the afterwards stuff. So that's what, 12, 13 hours a day he's gone. Then he comes home and he sleeps.
How do you feel about those extremist athletes? Or do you love them?
I love them. They shouldn't get married. That's probably not a wise move.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna procreate, at least make sure your wife's really happy with a lot of help.
Yeah, I don't know what their situation is, honestly.
That's the
like,
greatest thing that you can give someone that is at home with your kids all day is a nanny.
yeah, a nanny.
Full-time live-in.
I think they have, like, I think they live with his parents or something. Like, because he's just from Lincoln, Nebraska.
Yeah.
So, like,
They're in Leawood. They're like Mission Farms area.
yeah,
You
I
shouldn't
think
stay
his
with him.
parents might be down here, like, helping. I don't know. I don't really care. Anyway, I don't mind it as long as, I mean, I don't advise getting married and having children. Probably not wise until you're done being a super athlete.
But then you're
but
old.
Dudes aren't that, like, you can have a kid when you're 40.
Yeah, my dad had me when he was 38. And it worked out really well, obviously.
I don't, yeah, guys have a lot more leeway. Women, it's different. Like, you gotta kind of pick one or the other,
Yeah.
which kind of sucks. but-
Yeah, but at the same time, you can adopt a kid later.
Yeah.
You don't have to put yourself through it. Adoption.
Adopt, don't shop.
See? Adopt. Don't shop. Don't shop for a husband. Just adopt a child. It's
Just
fine. You'll
adopt
be
a
alright.
kid. You don't even need a man.
You don't need a guy. Well, you really don't.
Eh,
Just do your thing. But it sucks. I'm not gonna
it's
lie.
hard. It's very
As-
hard.
As someone that doesn't really talk about this other, being a single mom blows when you are doing everything on your own. It's just the emotional support. The kids are fine.
Yeah.
It's like, and so when he's at the baseball stadium, or JJ Watt is trying to start a family, which he's like 12, so I don't think he's like
Does
worried
he have
about
a
it yet.
girlfriend?
I don't know. I
Okay.
just know that he was dating Lindsey Vonn, and she's
It's not
the
Lindsey Vonn
worst.
anymore. She's with PK. Goats, and it was weird.
And then she's like, I can't wait to start having babies, and I'm like, well, I know her skiing career is done.
She retired, yeah.
Right. So Emily, I get it. It's time for her. I don't think it's time for him yet, but he's gonna have kids. She can stay home and do that.
Well, PK's
Yeah.
been in the league for a while, so, I mean,
Yeah.
it probably is time for him as well, but...
He's
They're
got,
not married yet.
Yeah,
Not
true.
that you have to be.
But they were talking about it, and I'm like, all right, cool, here we go.
She's a little bit crazy. And by a
she's
little
just
bit, I
a
mean
lot. Yeah, she's
a
a
lot
lot.
crazy.
Like, one of my favorite skiers growing up was Picaboo Street, and of course I had a favorite skier.
Yeah, naturally, people just love A skier.
People just fucking, hell yes, winter sports.
Yeah.
And especially skiing. No, not so much.
I do like skiing. Slalom's really fun to watch.
I was wanting you to become a snow bunny. And I just, we don't live near mountains.
We don't live near mountains,
So
and I don't want to
that's-
drive in the mountains to get to the mountains.
Yeah, can we just be airdropped, but not too high,
But not by a helicopter.
and not by a helicopter?
So how are we getting there?
Dragons.
Maybe like. No, I've got no solid way to get up a mountain. That's not terrifying.
Chad and JT apparently snowshoed up a mountain because they were trying to be green and not use a chairlift.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, and so they were there at 3 o'clock in the morning at the basin and hiked all the way up to the top
To go down once.
to go down once.
That's
Like,
hilarious.
we're just trying to minimize our carbon footprint. We gotta go green. And so he's like, I'm just feeling like really like my quads. Really great definition going on. You can't see it because I'm wearing pants, but like I can feel it and I know it's there.
Oh my god.
You introduced me to them and I'm obsessed.
They're so funny.
And they're effortlessly funny.
Yeah.
Like he's at a stoplight, just like it's funny. It's out of control.
JJ is dating. I can't read that far. JJ is dating Kelia Ohai, famous female soccer player from Houston. So.
All right, there you go.
But
JJ
if she's
has
playing
time.
sports, then they can't have babies.
Right, they're both busy. So
Yeah.
that's like, I mean, if that's what you're gonna do, that level, I don't know.
Unless you're really good, like the beach volleyball player. No, I can't remember her name now. Like, the only
I know
female
who you're
sport.
talking about.
I'm like Mia Hamm. No.
Remember your volleyball article went everywhere on Reddit?
Yeah, it went stupidly viral. Like my beach volleyball article.
Here's what you need to know about beach volleyball.
Okay.
It's apparently popular.
Apparently, people need help knowing about beach volleyball because that blew up for no reason.
It really did. I remember that. I'm like, why are we getting views from this
It's
still?
like, beach volleyball is not that hard.
Have you seen Top Gun? There you go.
Anyway, Kate Walsh's partner. I can think of her name. I can't think of the whatever partner's name is. She's married to a baseball player. She had a baby and came right back and was like, and now I'm in the Olympics again in a swimsuit.
Yeah, we're not
So-
all Serena, so
Yeah, that's
think
true.
about it.
Serena bounced back.
Serena's a goddess. She
Yeah,
was
that's
at the
true.
fucking Oscars last night too, and it was like, I get it. Nike debuted their ad last night, and it's like it's only crazy until you do
Missy,
it.
yes.
Missy.
It's only crazy until you do it. Sorry, that's her name.
yeah,
Missy.
No, that that's
Misty.
her-
Misty May Trainer.
There you go.
There you go. I got it.
Yeah,
I got it.
You're so proud of yourself. You're like, yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, their Nike ad debuted last night. It was all women playing sports, and they're like, they say a girl can't do this. They say it'd be crazy. They say it's crazy if you do that, and then it's only crazy until you do it.
Mhm.
I'm like, that could be applied to a lot of things. So, all right, Nike, it's only crazy until you do your third line of meth.
I don't know, like, I don't know. Nike is odd right now. I'm not sure.
It's woke Nike.
It is woke Nike.
Nike has always been woke, but it's like super woke Nike.
It is, and I'm not sure it's going to be... I can't say it's not going to be recepted well because after the Kaepernick thing, like, Nike stock went up.
Way up.
But I don't know. It's an odd...
But after the Zion thing,
Yeah, Zion probably crashed.
Zion is probably mad as shit at Nike. I
Okay,
would be.
but it's not Nike's fault, in my opinion.
285 pounds, it should be able to stop it.
He's a size 11. He has a size 11 foot, and he's how tall? Like 6'5" or 6
Yeah.
something ridiculous. Like, and he wears a size 11 shoe. Like, that's just gonna break.
Yeah, yeah. You should have bigger feet if you're that big.
You should have bigger feet, or just know that you've got tiny feet and you're putting a lot of stress on them. Like, you're gonna need new shoes. He didn't have new shoes; those were old.
Yep.
So, I mean,
But
that's
you
on
might have your
him.
lucky pair of shoes that you wear at games, but at that point you have access to literally as much athletic gear as you want. Put
Yeah.
on new shoes.
NBA stars wear new pairs every single game. Like, that's gonna change once you get picked up. So,
Yeah.
yeah, that was on him. And of course, nobody is gonna. They're like, Nike sucks. Actually, that's a lie. It took like half a day, and they're like, oh yeah, Zion's weird. Like,
Zion's just weird.
he's got tiny feet.
Yeah, his semantics don't make sense to me.
No.
I mean, like I'm 5'9" and I have size 10 feet, and I just don't get it. Like, when you're taller or not taller. I'm 5'8" apparently to Megan. I'm
5'8".
5'7" to Megan.
You're 5'8". I'm 5'9"-ish.
Yeah, you just don't want to believe it. It's cool.
I believe the 5'9". I can believe that. I don't think I'm taller than 5'9".
I think you are. Like 5'9" and 3/4.
Not that tall.
5'9" and 7/8. I'm just gonna put that. Like I'm going to tell everyone that.
5'9" and 7.
Hello, this is my friend Megan. I know you're meeting her in person, but she's 5'9" and 7/8. Don't
In
let
case
her
you
lie
weren't
to you.
sure.
Don't let her slouch. So yeah, anyways, this weekend there was a lot going on. Obviously, the Kansas City Star article came out this morning about moving the baseball stadiums downtown, something that you and I have talked about extensively.
Forever.
What is the argument? Like, the stadium leases for Arrowhead and Kauffman are up in 2031. If we don't have an updated option, the stadiums are 60 years old right now.
Yeah.
Right now. We need a new ones. Do we want them at the Truman Sports Complex? No.
Why not?
I don't know. Maybe like that. But I wonder what's going to happen to them afterwards. That's all. I'm weird.
Yeah, I hate wasting, like, and that happens everywhere. Like, everywhere they're like, well, we got a new stadium, and then this one's just there. It never goes anywhere.
Yeah.
I don't think that we need a new stadium. I think both are in perfect shape and repair, especially Kauffman. Kauffman's really nice.
Yeah, they update a lot.
So we don't need a new stadium. Do I want one downtown? Absolutely. Like, there is no reason for it to be where it is. Otherwise, build up around it. Like, you have what? You said 2031? You've got 10 years. 11
Build
years.
Fucking nice hotels around that area.
Put something out
Destroy
there.
the area around it. And it is not like a gentrification thing at all. Like, make more affordable housing around there. Make better hotels. Make actual entertainment venues around there. People will go.
Yeah. Give me a reason to be out there besides to go to Kauffman and then go home.
People literally tailgate at fucking Drury Inn. They go into the hotel bar and they will drink there.
Yeah. Because that's the only option. We don't even have an ATM, like, near there. Like, you have the sketchiest gas station known to man. Like,
There is a Church's Chicken, though. I will give them that.
sketchy.
No bars on the window.
I'm not going to act like that's not my number one rule for when I'm driving on the interstate. And, like, the only option on the exit sign is Church's Chicken. I was like, okay, we're not stopping this one.
Yeah.
Going to keep going.
Well, it just makes no sense because the area around Kansas City, that particular area, there is no reason I go over there.
No.
The zoo, rugby at Swope Park, 'cause that's where they play, at the Sporting KC practice facility. That's it. That's all. That's the extent of my travel to that area of town. Swope Park for rugby, the zoo maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. I
I've
go to the
never
zoo
been to
maybe
the zoo.
once a year. You can go with me this year. It'll
All
be
right.
fun.
Perfect.
My last time I went there, a child tried to run off, and it was right after Harambe died, or was murdered. Excuse me. And I was just like, "What the? No, you gotta get back here. I can't have you getting a gorilla killed.
Oh my gosh.
More importantly,
I can't have a gorilla get killed.
I can't have a gorilla
Don't
get
care
killed
about
on
you,
my watch.
but
Yeah, you are gonna probably end up killing a gorilla in your lifetime, and I'm sorry, but
God.
the gorilla cannot die because of you jumping in the cage. It's not happening. So it's very stressful. I recommend going not when you're sober. It'd be more fun to go like adult zoo.
Well, they have that. They have, like, the wine and nights
Yeah.
for adults to go through the zoo.
That's the other event that because I went to that Red Hot Nights because I'd never gone to that as a Kansas City citizen. I was like, all right, I'm going to do it. I did, missed absolutely nothing. It was way too many rich people in one room. Thank you for raising damn near $4 million. It's so many rich people that have so much money. We have nothing in common.
No.
Like, when I was talking to these people, it was hilarious. They, like, insulted me, insulted Kristen, and then they were like, okay, well, we're going back to our VIP table. Bye. I'm like, what just happened? Am I here to just, like, be, like, fodder for them? Fuck you guys. So I got mad. Whatever. I want to go to Jazzoo.
Jazzoo.
I don't like jazz. I'm not a huge fan of the zoo, but I want to go.
I don't like jazz either. Why are we going?
Because it's the event that everyone goes to, and I want to see what it's about.
Okay.
Not this year. We don't have to go at a specific time. Brew at the zoo kind of cancels you out. You're allergic to beer.
Yeah.
But wine walks. I like the wine walk in Manhattan, Kansas, which it's at the zoo. It was like wine night at the zoo. It was fun.
I would
Manhattan
do
Zoo is
that.
a lot smaller.
We need to go up to Omaha as well. Like, the reason I'm spoiled because I lived in Omaha, so I've got the Omaha Zoo, which is the #1 zoo in the country. So every time I go to anywhere else, I'm like, why would I go to your zoo?
Your zoo sucks. Bye.
So I don't. That's why I've never even been to Kansas City Zoo. I'm like, do you have a desert dome? Like, do you have elephants? No. But yeah, the Omaha Zoo now, you can stay overnight in the safari area. So we should do that.
We have to.
Yeah.
We can go swimming with penguins down in Wichita. Feed
Really? That sounds dirty.
Yeah, it's weird. I think my
I
friend.
feel like they poop everywhere.
Penguins are just not as friendly as you think they would be. I tried to buy one night. You were there.
I was. Well, I think I left before the purchasing talk of buying a penguin from a bartender.
It was one of the shadier moments of my life. I
And
just had a lot of
flows.
questions. I don't think I was gonna buy a penguin, but like he goes, well, you can't just have one, and I'm like, okay, well that makes sense. So now I go
Obviously.
from buying one penguin to having to buy like 5 penguins, and I did the logistics of it. I'm like, okay, where could I put them? Here. I'm like, I'm gonna put them in the basement. I'm gonna like make this an ice room,
An ice room.
and then we have a drain.
It's
so that's-
basically an ice room already.
Yeah, and I feel like you're always cold in here, so fuck it. But like, yeah, why not buy some penguins? But he told me that they're angry, aggressive, cost about like a shitload of money to feed because it's all fresh fish. And if you don't feed them fresh fish, they get like psychotic. So then you have like a pack of psychotic penguins in your basement, and they shit everywhere.
I think they would already be psychotic. Like, I think you could not open that door to get in here with those penguins.
They'd be trying to escape.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, long story short, no penguins.
I'm glad you didn't get penguins.
Yeah, but now we can go to the Omaha Zoo because I don't have to stay at home and take care of my penguins.
Obviously, we can go see the penguins there.
What does the overnight entail? Do you like sleep outside?
No, they have like little tents of some sort. Or I think they have a lodge thing too. I don't know. I haven't been since they added this. It got added like last year, I think. My
I'm all
parents
in.
did it, so
Your parents did?
yeah.
Yeah. This weekend we had Fiore.
Yeah.
And I listened to the motherfucking show.
Yeah.
Pretty simple. That's what everyone else does.
Go
but,
listen to Friday's show.
but what's a quick summary of why you don't like him?
He was a douche at a culinary thing when I was a kid.
Yeah, pretty
That was
simple.
it. That was it.
And, you know, if you're going to hold a grudge against somebody, it might as well be him because he's just a really easily hateable person.
He is. Like, at that time, the world did not hate him. Triple D was not in existence
Triple
yet.
D, oh my god.
That didn't exist. We didn't hate Guy Fieri yet. So it was a little bit, like, weird. Like, he was well received. He had just won Next Food Network Culinary, whatever name of the show is. So yeah, he was liked, and then he was a douche, and then he just grew into being hated, and so it suited me fine.
And he's still friends with Matthew McConaughey, so I feel like he's
Yeah.
winning.
He is friends with Matthew, who was also at the Oscars. He's an actor, though.
Yeah,
I don't think
I
he was
guess
nominated.
he's an actor.
I don't think he was nominated for anything, though.
I think he's just like an icon at this point. Like
That's
we
true.
don't actually know if he's a real person. Yeah, because like the Culinary Elitist Club is what I feel like you were in as a child, and naturally.
It was actually for poor people.
Oh.
That's not, like, our group was not poor people, but once we got to nationals, it was, like, a lot of, like, the programs that they pulled from were from, like, you know, when the, like, what am I trying
They
to say?
get grants and stuff for.
Like, low income, like, when
Yeah.
they, like, pull the kids out to, like, go, like, to technical school to learn a
Yeah.
skill that they can actually use and go to job, like, that's what it was for.
Okay.
Like, so it was a lot of technical school students. So
you
this is
learned
all
how to
they
make,
did
like,
all day.
Prison wine and stuff.
The prison wine? Yeah. But that's all they did all day was learn cooking or learn math that related to, like, their future as a chef.
That's awesome.
Whereas we spent an hour a week, like, making chicken.
We made some chicken. That's
We made some
cool.
chicken, and I learned how to do all of the knife cuts.
That's crazy.
So, yeah, ours was a bit different than most of the clubs that showed up, and we got our asses handed to us. That's a lie. We got third one year. But, yeah.
That's funny. Well, I'm glad that it wasn't a Culinary Elitist Club.
It was not elitist.
Damn.
No.
I
Sorry.
just imagine Baby Glitter being like, I do not like the nurture of this. You need to fix it.
No. Well, we had to cook, like, the whole concept was you had an hour to cook a 3-course meal, appetizer, entree, dessert, and you got, like, Bunsen burners. And that was it.
Oh my
you got
God.
2 Bunsen burners, no running water, Like there was a water station, you could go get water and come back, but like that was it. So
That's so bizarre.
yeah, 3 meals with only 2 burners.
Survival skills.
Yeah, basically.
I would make like carrots and dip and be like, all right, here you go.
There you go.
There
Enjoy.
you go. Hope you like it. So we went to Guy Fieri's because Guy's Taco Dive or Joint.
Guys, dive and taco joint.
Yeah. So it's a lot.
Yeah, and it's not a dive.
They tried really hard to make it look like that.
They tried to make it look divey. It's dark, I guess.
It's dark. It's where Cleaver and Cork used to be. So I'm just looking at it like, I remember this was a steakhouse and it used to be cooler looking. Bye.
Yeah, and it costs $100 to walk in the door. Of Cleaver and Cork, not of Guy's Taco Place.
Yeah. Actually, it was pretty affordable. You like order from the taco bar area.
Yeah.
And then they just bring it to you. But like the food runners, I think we went at the point where everybody was like dying and on fire.
Yeah.
And they just wanted everybody to go away.
Yeah, they were not prepared, I don't think, for opening week to be as busy as it was.
Like, we don't have anything going on right now. I don't know if you guys know this, but football is over.
Yeah.
Baseball hasn't started. Sporting KC is back, but I don't understand what they're back from besides I'm like, okay, it's an off season, but like, is there preseason soccer? Is it just whatever? So we
That's a good
don't know.
question. I don't know. Is there preseason soccer?
Uh,
I know it's for sure real season soccer right now. I just don't know if there was a preseason. Anyway,
do they warm up? Like, how does this work?
I don't know.
Do they make cuts? I have a lot of questions.
Yeah, was there a
know
big
how-
roster debate that we missed?
Yeah. Hello. Do they have Esky playing? A lot going on. Maybe that would be a good. Maybe Esky should come in and play for the Chiefs. And
He's tiny. What's he gonna do?
I have no idea.
Well, he weighs like 5 pounds.
Keep him in Kansas City forever. There were other people dressed. I just wore a flame shirt. It wasn't
You
that.
did.
It was not that serious. Like I didn't think it was. But maybe other people. I have no idea. There were other people dressed up way more.
Mm-hmm. Like full head to toe Guy Fieri wig, goatee on the ladies.
The ladies did draw on the goatees, and I was kind of impressed.
Yeah, it was really good. There's one chick that I was like, I don't know what you really look like in real life because you've done a very good job of looking like Guy.
Well, that would be the easiest. I think about things in ways of committing crimes and I shouldn't. But I'm like, if you have a bad fake ID, but you want to go out anyways,
Yeah.
go to something and just dress up like the other sex, and no door guy will be like, this isn't you.
Yeah.
Hey, bitch, I'm dressed as a dude. It is me. You just can't tell.
It is
And then
me.
you get away with it. Boom, done. But like, we had to. It wasn't a VIP anything. Like I never. This is the one thing about Power Night. Never, ever, ever listen to them when they're like, "This is a VIP exclusive happy hour."
No, it's not.
No, you just literally get a wristband, and people are like, "Hey, show up. It'll be cool. Bring your friends, and we might give you shit." I'm like, "All right, cool, whatever."
They didn't even have. They were supposed to have like raffles and stuff, right?
Yeah, they were supposed to have all this stuff. They didn't have any of it. I was very confused, but we got to listen to a guy that looked like Billy Ray Cyrus sing songs that he had no business singing for like a long time. So that was exciting.
I thought he was good.
Yeah,
I thought it was
It was-
entertaining.
it wasn't bad. It's just
He was a bar singer.
Yeah,
like
he was
that
totally a bar
was it.
singer.
That was his job.
It's just I think what made me not like him is just how arrogant he was.
Oh yeah, he was very into himself. Like he was like,
introducing himself to the security guards.
yeah, him as a human, not great.
Yeah,
He definitely was like, the whole bar wants to take me home.
everyone wants to fuck me.
And I'm like, no, dude, you're like pushing 50.
And you have frosted highlights.
Yeah, you
Like,
have
let's,
highlights.
Let's be real here.
No.
I mean, I appreciated his bravery during this time. We call everything brave now.
Yes.
It's 2019. Everything is brave. He definitely played Purple Rain and it didn't suck. That's the one nice thing I can say.
I didn't even, like, you said that yesterday, and I was like,
Yeah.
I don't remember that even happening.
Yeah.
I wasn't listening to him, obviously. I thought it was good background music. I don't know.
So how was the food? That's what everybody wants to know.
Yeah, people were very hype about the food.
Like, tell me, is it good?
It's tacos. You can't mess that up.
You really can't.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, like,
You can't mess up tacos. Johnny serves tacos. Like, you can't, like, they have no business serving tacos, and they serve tacos, and
you
they're
can
good
make your
too.
own taco bar and it's still gonna be just like you can't fuck up tacos.
Yeah. I will give them, like, it's very, food side, it was very affordable. Everything was reasonably priced for the amount of stuff that you got. And it was good. It was really good. I liked it all. I didn't, well, you didn't like your chicken.
I just don't care, like, for eating at bars. Like, at that point, I was hoping that we were gonna have, like, a table or whatever.
Yeah.
And it'd be more, it wouldn't be as, like, cafeteria style. I was hoping we'd have, like, a server.
Yeah, that was obnoxious that there was no server.
We went to 2 places this weekend that don't have servers. So it worked out. It made a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I'm just such a fucking princess. Like, and once I get to a certain point in the night, I'm just like, I don't want to get up and do things myself. Thanks. So yeah, I get really pissy. But Kansas City is better with this place. Cleveland Cork was not a good option.
It's too expensive for Power and Light. Like, Cleveland Cork was uppity, and, like, you don't travel to Power and Light to have uppity food.
Yeah,
like,
I don't think, do people go out to dinner at Power and Light? Do they? I have never once been like, oh, we gotta go to Cleveland Cork.
yeah.
We gotta go eat at Wine and Google.
I mean,
like,
I did want to go to Cleveland Cork, but I never made it because of that reason. Like, I don't want to go to Power and Light to go out to dinner.
Because Power and Light's full of people wearing spaghetti straps and it's freezing, and they're just gonna go and like grind on strangers. Which, go and grind on strangers, but be comfortable.
Be comfortable. Power and Light's a lot of stairs and walking. And
It is.
a lot of crowds and tourists. Yeah, it's not for the people that actually live in the city, in my opinion. I know some people love it and they're down there all the time, and I think you're crazy. Unless you live downtown. If you live downtown, that's different. I've known some people that frequent the clubs a lot, like constantly, and I'm just like, I can't do that life. That's not for me.
I just don't see you caring that much about like being out.
I don't like people.
Yeah, you're not like trying. You like people, but different scale.
Yeah, it's small groups.
Yeah.
We can have a nice booth. I like people in a booth.
I like people in booths. I like sitting in booths and talking for long periods of time.
Yeah.
With lots of snacks involved.
Please.
That's ideal.
Definitely food. The clubs don't give you food.
Yeah.
I can't drink and not eat.
That was the only reason that I was kind of bummed. Nobody invited me to Oscar parties this year. I wouldn't have gone, but like, just invite me.
Yeah.
Kind of like your mom not inviting you to spaghetti dinner.
She didn't invite me to the spaghetti dinner.
Bullshit.
It is bullshit.
You've called out a lot today. I'm hoping that we get a strongly worded email.
I know. She's probably texting me as we speak.
It's like, how dare you? But no, like, we did that this weekend. I influenced some people. Kristen and I both influenced some people when we were drinking Four Loko in front of them. And it would explain these, like, can you explain it?
Yeah, so Kristen and her ordered a Four Logos, and I guess they look appealing. They were gigantic Four Logos, like not even the original can size. Like this was a big one. And then like there was a biker couple across the way. That's what they looked like anyway. I don't think that they were quite that hard.
Yeah.
But they're an older, like 70s, 80s couple.
Yeah.
Just sitting there, they saw the Four Logos that the girls were drinking, and they're like, we want one of those. And I was like, I don't think you're ready for that life. So they ordered it. They did not like it. They took a sip, and they're like, what in the fuck? And I was like, yeah, welcome to your juice box plus beer. And you don't even get the energy drink part anymore. So enjoy that.
See, and because I am the way that I am, I heard that Four Locos were less dangerous.
Right.
I hadn't had one since college, but I heard that they were less dangerous. And I clearly remember at one point in the night looking over at Kristen and be like, I'm just trying to get fucked up. So what do you do when you're just trying to get fucked up? Four Loko.
Four Loko.
I wasn't even stressed or anything. I'm not stressed. There's nothing wrong with me.
Yeah.
I wasn't mad. I was just like, I think today's a good day to just, tonight is a good night to just get fucked up. So I have no idea how many I had.
Well, that wasn't even the start of your bad decisions. You guys started off with shots that were awful.
Dinner shots. Duh.
Dinner shots. Gummy bear dinner shots.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah, I remember seeing, I couldn't actually physically look at my Snapchats the next day. I just saw, like, highlights of them. You know, like, when you open them, but you don't really, like, open them.
Yeah.
I was like, I see flashing lights in that one.
I see
not
flashing
opening it. I just want to say you're welcome to everyone that follows me on Snapchat. I'm sorry.
Kristen says, worst mistake in a while.
Sorry.
Four Locos, yeah. Yeah, so...
We had to make up for it because, you know, the Red Hot Night thing, we were both, like, tired, cold, and wanting to go to bed.
Yeah.
And Saturday, she texted me Friday morning and said, can't wait for booze and tacos. And then I wake up and I look at our text messages and I Apple paid her $100 out of nowhere. And then I, like, remembered why later. And I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Four Loco.
Four Loko.
That's what went on.
You know, it was a good night.
Well, I mean, that's a good review then.
Yeah.
For guys play. I mean, the people were very nice except for the taco lady. She was kind of grumpy.
She was taco Nazi.
Yeah, taco Nazi, not great. The bar people, the bartenders were very nice. Tacos reasonably priced. Drinks hella expensive.
Four Loko's a bargain. You get one for $10 and then you don't know what happens the rest of the night.
There you go.
Like, for me to have two of them and, like, remember that and then be like, what happened after that? We don't know. There are strange people in my Snapchats. It's cool. Whatever.
We were in a taxi forever.
I don't know why we were in a taxi so long.
Like, the longest Lyft ride of my life. I wasn't even there. I just watched it on Snapchat. I was like, why are they still in this car? When does it end?
It really bothers me that you, like, watched all of them and know what I was doing. And I'm like, I'm still just like, I don't know. I'm so excited.
Yeah, they were in a disco lift for quite some time.
Disco
no clue
lift.
why.
You know she's ashamed of it if it doesn't make it from Snapchat to Instagram.
Yeah, Snapchat to Instagram is a weird, it's a weird thing because if you do it too much, then people that follow you on Instagram are gonna be like, you dumb bitch, I just saw this on Snapchat.
Yeah.
And if you do it, if you like crossover post too much, so I was trying to like not do that, but whatever. I was on a mission, and so I accomplished said mission.
Obviously.
Yeah. Clearly, it was okay.
Clearly, you are alive.
I'm
so.
okay. I didn't drive. Like, none of us were driving. Like, that's the funny thing about when I do go out and people are like, oh my god. Like, bitch, no one was driving, so in my mind, it's fine.
Yeah.
Somebody might have fallen over. Somebody might have lost their dignity. Somebody might have, you know, broken up with somebody accidentally. I don't know. We have no idea. But nobody was driving and nobody was hurting anyone. So
Yeah.
it's
Your
okay.
knee survived?
Weird.
Yeah.
I was doing it, like, we walked a lot of places, and then, like, I was physically active all night. I was, like, up and doing things. Walked from, like, I think Bobby Baker's to Lou's. Didn't die.
That's cold.
It was cold.
That's a cold ass walk.
And I was wearing a Zubaz jacket. Like a Zubaz hoodie, like, thing. Because it was the only thing that was black.
Yeah.
That wasn't Burberry that I could wear with that fucking shirt.
Flames.
It's terrifying. So yeah, it was a great night. We don't need to talk about that, but
I did not even know she was in Waldo. So the snap stopped after the disco lift.
I was busy.
The Bobby Baker's lose incident.
Might have happened. She might be making it up.
I don't
might
know.
be making it up. Honestly, I don't know. There's one person that can verify it for me.
One person. Let's talk about that person.
Do we? Yeah. I mean,
It's on
the only reason I will talk about it is because we did on Friday.
Yeah.
On Friday, I brought up that a couple weeks ago I saw this guy in a purple suit at a K-State game, and I was all like, that dude's fine. Like, he's cute. And the suit was very well tailored.
Yes.
And in my mind, tailored suit means the guy has his shit together.
Kristen says it happened. So there's two people that know.
Kristen says it's real.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay. She was there.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know why.
She didn't even know you were there.
I had tunnel vision. I got
Okay.
tunnel vision. It was
All right.
bad. It was bad.
Tailored suit. Not
Spike Lee's.
Not Spike Lee. Spike Lee's suit was intense, but it was very subtle compared to purple suit guys. Purple
Yeah.
suit.
I thought so too. Actually, I thought the opposite. Like, I thought Spike Lee's was overdone.
It was too purple.
It was like a lavender almost purple, and I wasn't digging it.
Well, the
Purple suit guys is like a nice dark.
The material was like, it's like a muted purple.
Yeah.
Like Spike Lee's was.
Mhm.
And then it had the vest, and it's just a lot.
It was a lot.
Clean cut. He would have looked better in the suit, the purple suit that is made of normal fabric and doesn't have weird stuff all over it. I like the tribute to Prince. That was cool.
Yeah, that was.
Spike Lee had his Prince energy going on. But yeah, so
surgery.
on Friday I said, I don't know what I said. I said something on the lines of, I'm shooting my shot.
You did shoot your shot.
And it works. So
There you go.
by Friday night, we were official on Twitter.
Married.
Married.
That's it.
No Dating 19 has taken a weird turn. Still not dating,
Still not dating.
but I'm married.
Yeah. We skipped.
Yeah.
There's
So
no rules.
dating.
No rules against skipping.
No rules against skipping, not dating. We don't even really talk. It's cool. But we're, there's no, like, it's not like every morning I wake up to, like, a serenade of, like, birds and flowers and shit. And I'm not receiving giant gifts or anything.
Yet.
Not receiving shitty paintings yet. So.
Well, I guess you're married, so you actually skipped that phase.
Yeah, so we have none. So I just, but it was a very nice night and great morning, and came home and it was fine.
All right.
There's
So
my details.
there you go. Shoot your shot.
It works. So now
This
I'm
is-
gonna hit on everyone via our show. Everyone.
That is okay. I'm okay with that.
This is there's gonna be like an on notice board
Mm-hmm.
of people that, you know, maybe I shouldn't tell them the rotation because then they might get mad at each other and fight. That'd be funny though.
Solid
If
entertainment.
anybody fought over me, that'd be a waste of time.
Solid entertainment.
Waste of time. My attention span leaves in like 2 weeks, and I won't find you interesting. It'll be fine.
That's okay. That's America.
It is, and that's the world we live in. And I think it's okay to admit to people, I'm really fascinated by you now.
For now.
2 weeks, I probably will forget about you, and that's okay. It's
Like-
okay.
The Kardashian Jordan thing. I already forgot it happened.
I did too. I honestly, I haven't remembered it. Then I think everyone was just kind of like, it was a weirdly busy February, and it hasn't stopped.
Yeah.
It's not going to, obviously.
We're not done yet.
We still have the 27th for a show. We have 2 more days, or yeah, Wednesday.
One
we'll
more
be
show,
back.
3 more days. Right?
Yeah.
Is this a 29 year? No, I don't think
No,
so.
it's not. Because my aunt was born on February 29th, and she's only 11
Oh, well, perfect.
or something. I have no idea how that works.
She's only
I
11.
think she's like would be 12 by now. I think
Sprots
she's-
takes Bachelorette. We can do it.
Yeah, Bachelorette would be great because I don't want to spend any time trying to find these people. They should just show up.
Just show up
If
in
you want to date me,
limos.
just let me know. We'll date for a little while, and then we'll just not date anymore.
There we
That'll
go.
be great.
Then we'll go our separate ways.
I have friends that do like they're great renegades for events.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you are technically my date always.
Yeah.
But like, there's some guy friends that I have that are just great to go to events. People love them and they find them charming,
Mhm.
and then I can act like an ass, and then nobody remembers, and it's great. They're like, who is that very nice man?
I don't know.
I mean, even Josh's wife Erin was like, when she texted me at midnight that night, was like, we need to go on a double date. I'm like, with who? Who am I going to bring? Like Megan?
Who am I bringing?
Like, I know you like the last guy you saw me with, but we don't talk anymore. So like, literally, it gets over. Like, what do you want me to do? So I just need to.
Do they remember him?
They do.
Oh, that's
She thinks
impressive.
that we're still together. She thought we were still together. I'm like, that's so sweet.
That's sweet, and also I'm impressed because they were sloshed.
Yeah. Mom and Dad get a little bit drunk that night.
Yeah. Well, I mean, rightfully so. It was a birthday celebration.
Yeah. Fuck
but-
yeah. Last night we randomly, like, this is the thing that just threw me off. When I was Snapchat videoing and then never posted it because I was weird. Out of nowhere, the only Lady Gaga's voice did not break me. It was fucking Ned Yost, and I'm just like,
That's so random.
because we were kind of warned that he was gonna be.
Yeah, it's definitely already been on TV.
It has.
Yeah.
I had never seen it.
Yeah. But, I mean, and making the way... I don't think that it's been, like, nationally on TV yet. I think
Okay.
that was the time. But, yeah.
Where did you see it?
I watched it on Twitter. It was all over Twitter.
Oh. Yeah.
Somebody
debuted
recorded it.
last night,
I
but
don't know.
if it did. Obviously, if you've already seen it, then it can't really debut. But I was just like, it was really weird. It was jarring. He told his tale of how the Verizon phone saved his life.
Yeah.
Shattered pelvis. Ouch.
Yeah.
How long did he have to abstain from? Does Ned Yost bang?
No. He hunts.
He hunts.
That's it. I think he was more upset about not being able to hunt.
He's like, I can't be up in a tree anymore. Was it a good commercial?
I mean, I think all the Verizon ones, the whole little series that they're doing, I kind of dig it. It's cute.
Yeah. Storytelling.
Yeah. Little storytelling, little thank you for saving my life thing.
I do like the fact that Sprint has its world headquarters in Kansas City and Ned Yost has a Verizon phone.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
did nobody think about that?
I think it's kind of entertaining because it just shows you how much Sprint sucks. I just hate them because they laid off my mother after 20-something years. It's cool.
Yeah.
Bitter. But, like, how many people were watching that last night and were just like, who's this old guy that fell out of a tree? 'Cause
Yeah, that is true. Like, if you don't watch baseball, like, pretty, like, not even religiously, like, pretty, kind of pretty religiously, like, you don't know who Ned Yost is.
Well, and I kind of want to be like, I don't want to stereotype all film watchers into one category of, like, nerdy hipster.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you care enough about the Oscars to, like, sit down and watch them, I watch them because I had nothing else to do.
Right.
I have lost interest in all the shows that I'm watching. I don't care. All I
Okay.
watch is Parks and Rec and The Office reruns.
Stop it. Watch new things.
I can't. I don't like new things. I don't pay attention to them. I'm an old person.
Fair.
You can explore all the new things and know you can be our minister of culture.
I am the minister of culture.
That's great. So now we have you. At least we have you. But like, there's no way that they knew who Ned Yost was. Just like,
No.
and that has to be the most awkward. Like, oh man, that old guy fell off a tree. That's really sad. I hope he's okay.
Yeah.
I wonder what he's up to now. Oh, he's just busy coaching an MLB team. It's cool.
No big deal.
Managing, not coaching. My bad. Managing.
It's coaching.
It is coaching. So, is there anything that saved your life? Is there any one product that you could do a commercial for, or something that you could be like, this has changed everything?
No. I know that's a really great answer. I've never been in a life-threatening situation.
Okay. Lucky you.
I guess my airbags
Yeah.
saved my life.
Yeah, you got in a wreck last week.
Well, that's a lie. I mean, I was not in life-threatening danger going 5 miles an hour.
I
Thanks.
feel like any time that you're vaguely inconvenienced is not acceptable.
Starbucks' mobile ordering has saved my life.
Yes.
From
see?
murdering people.
From murder. Like, we don't get enough credit. You know, we haven't killed anyone.
We haven't killed anybody because I can just go in and grab my drink and leave and not speak to a human.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing.
It
So
is.
thank you, Starbucks. I feel like you should be on their commercial.
Yeah, I would do it.
Hey,
McDonald's,
I
same
don't have
thing.
anyone.
Like, I don't have to talk to anybody. They bring it to my car.
So you got a weird text this weekend. And it wasn't from me.
Okay.
It was from an Android.
Oh, yes. I was like, I did?
Because I remember I was like, we were waiting on Friday
Yeah.
to find out more information. It was kind of a cliffhanger, kind of not, because I forgot about it until just now. But
Until just now.
it's very
I
concerning.
just remembered right this second, actually. Yeah, so I was trying to find the actual thing, so give me 2 seconds to find
You're
it.
fine, because like anytime an Android texts me, I would also be on alert.
I
I'd be like,
deleted it. I'm trying to find I took a screenshot.
Yeah, well, we have the.
Okay,
I
never
don't
mind. I'm
think
in the
people
wrong
understand
section.
how like the threads work. We delete all of our threads.
Yeah, I don't keep anything. So anyway, it was from, we talk about Jose Canseco every day, because that's our new thing.
He's incredible.
So, he's been pimping out his alien Bigfoot excursion, and you just have to text his assistant, which, is 100% just Jose Canseco.
Do you have a number?
Like, he's got a burner account. Yeah, he posted on Twitter. So I texted that number, and I can't remember her name. It's like Miranda or something that he's calling his assistant, something like that. I get like an automatic reply back, but I only got half of it. So I never got the actual price. Like, I only got the half that was like, sign up soon because this is booking and we want to go in April. So I don't know what the actual price is that she was sending me. I did see somebody else posted a screenshot of her reply to them. They wanted a group of 10 to go. They were going to do a bachelorette party. And she said it was $20,000 cash to go on this trip for 10 people. $20,000 for 10 people to go.
And where are we going?
I don't know. It doesn't say.
They just know where they are.
Yeah, it's $20,000 cash, ... We know where the aliens are. That's it. From an Android, which I checked, Jose Canseco tweets from an Android.
So it's probably just him.
It's just him. It's just him texting
Why is he
people.
calling himself Morgan?
I don't know. I don't know. And I don't know if people have paid for this. I don't know who's going.
I couldn't see the first half of the text, and so I don't know. Like, I should have replied to it instead of like send it again or something.
What
But
if you end up Bigfoot hunting accidentally with somebody that like is like your mortal enemy?
you don't know. There are no. We don't even know where we're going. Like, where do I have to meet you, Jose? In Vegas? Like, where are we going?
I mean, meeting Jose Canseco in general would scare me.
Yeah.
Not because he's intimidating. He is intimidating, but like it's more or less. This is Jose Canseco left to his own accord.
Yeah.
Like no handlers, no managers, nobody keeping him on a daily schedule, and this is where his mind goes.
Yeah. To aliens.
Can you imagine if Alex Gordon later in life comes out and he's like, "Who wants to go alien hunting with me?" I mean, he would.
He would.
He is an alien.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, he's definitely not from this planet.
I would not be shocked at all if him and Billy Butler are like, this is what we do now.
Billy Butler needs to start like a swamp tour business.
He does, except he lives in like Phoenix. So.
That's fine. We'll relocate him to the swamp just for this business because
Okay.
Billy Butler was born to be an alligator wrangler.
That is true.
Look at that man.
That is true. 100%, you're right.
He just looks like, I mean, Billy Beefy Butler would be,
Billy Beefy Butler.
like, beefy would just be, it's not even like a fat thing. Like, he's just a beefy human.
But he is fat.
He's a little chunky. For a professional athlete, like, I say that, and I'm, like, obviously not the skinniest person in the world, but, like, I'm not an athlete either.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of funny how, like, he worked out that much and, like, ate that healthy, and he was still just a chunk.
I just don't know how. Well, he
I don't
didn't
know.
eat healthy, though.
Well, he tried as much as he could.
Yeah.
As much as possible. So, like, yeah, Billy Butler swamp tours, Alex Gordon alien tours. Like, the Royals are going to be busy when they retire.
Okay.
She's
So
taking notes, I'm
we're
scared.
paying out the Royals. We're planning out the Royals retirement jobs. I got it.
Yeah. Salvi is definitely going to be a tour guide.
Yeah, I could see that. Definitely like a duck boat tour
Yes.
person. Like,
Yes.
not the killing kind, but like,
Like, we're on a boat. Look at this. Like, I
or
can
like
see him
a
doing that.
cruise ship director.
Yeah,
Like,
because he would be like that guy with like whistles in his mouth and be like, "Let's go party."
yeah, absolutely would.
He's totally he's a class clown. Whit is just going to be in the Royals front office.
Yeah, he's boring.
So boring.
Sorry, what?
Yeah. Are we really
Super
sorry, though?
boring.
Duffy, I feel like he's just gonna be hippie stoner surfer because he kinda
Yeah,
already is.
he'll open a surf shop for
Yeah.
sure, like in Maui.
You know, and that's the thing. It's like retirement guys, they can lose their shit, and obviously Jose Canseco is living his best life.
Yeah.
Has he lost his shit?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely.
You would agree? Okay.
Well, like I no, it's at this point it's not even a PR thing. Like, you're just crazy.
But okay, what fascinates you about that though? Is it because he's such a train wreck? You're just like, holy shit, this guy. Like, are you captivated by the fact that he used to be like one of the athletes out there that was like wildly respected, and everybody was like, oh my god, is Jose Canseco? Is that the fun part about it because he's lost it, or like what is the draw to it?
I mean, I would say any person with a platform as large as he has that tweets ridiculous things automatically attracts me. Like, you like the McAfee guy, John McAfee. Elon Musk, same thing. Like, these are crazy people with huge influence, and you're just like, what are you doing?
I get it because I spend my free time like standing for Bob Huggins and talking about how birds aren't real with you.
Yeah.
And I get caught up in conspiracies, and I'm just like, I don't use my platform for good.
No.
Like, we use our platform to talk about things we want to talk about and have fun with you guys, and I think that's a blast.
Yeah.
But maybe we should do better. And I'm like, we were very, like, I was very activist level a couple of years ago.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny because, not funny, but guys that I used to talk to during that time were like, well, you're some fucking bleeding heart liberal. And I'm like, things have changed. We all go through that stage, though. I feel like we all go through the stage of saving the world, saving the whales, saving whatever the fuck we're trying to save.
Yeah.
And I was just so adamant about being mad about everything until I realized one day it's stupid and this is a waste of energy. I think it's around the time that I started smoking weed constantly. I'm not saying it helps, but it helps.
Yeah.
But like, you and I love a good train wreck.
Yes.
I mean,
I
who
live
doesn't?
for that.
I mean,
I
we
live for
now have this inside thing, and it's cool because you guys don't know about it. breaking news enough to where my phone makes noises. Oh, it's new AP men's hoops poll. No one cares. Everyone cares, actually, but that's fine. I want to talk about us more. But it's just like, what are you going to do? You know, be mad about everything all the time?
Yeah.
Come on. It's ridiculous.
What is our inside thing?
It's just the AP
I was like,
men's...
am I here?
It's just AP men's...
No,
hoops
not that.
came out.
Never mind.
Oh, the inside thing, yes. With the people that we follow, just to watch them be train wrecks.
Oh,
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Like,
I watched
will
an
fuck
entire
up my
woman.
ratio all day.
Yeah, right? I will follow you idiots. Just because.
I started doing that though. Like on Twitter, I was and for the longest time, I was like, I don't want to follow anybody that I don't actually care about.
Mm-hmm.
Like I had to make Twitter a personal experience, and it might be why I took things too personally on Twitter.
Could
Weird.
be.
Now I don't give a fuck. I had somebody that unfollowed me that's been following me for almost 10 years since the day that I started Twitter. Unfollowed me, and I was like, all right, dude, I get it. I've changed.
Mm-hmm.
If you are still like the same place you were when you started your social media accounts, that's when I start to worry.
Yeah, please don't ever search my first tweets.
Yeah, my first tweets were so big. I complained about everyone. I was the rudest, most passive-aggressive bitch
Oh my God.
out there. I was
That's
like,
up.
I can't believe my roommates are breathing again, basically. Like,
They're breathing.
I was
Oh
such
my
an
God.
asshole. I was such an asshole. I mean, we all go back to our old tweets, and especially now that they can come out and hurt you and clean things up.
Yeah.
There's certain things I just refuse to delete. I'm like, fuck you. You're going to bring this up, cool.
You deserve it.
You deserve it. But the good thing is my old tweets about NASCAR will never come up because I don't have any.
Because you don't have any. You're a new fan.
We experienced it differently this week.
Yeah. On Sunday, we went to Smitty's garage to watch the NASCAR race because they have a shit ton of TVs. And first of all, I guess half of them are not allowed to be on fun things. They stay on Chive TV. So, okay, Smitty's. Weird flex.
Weird flex. Get some other people in there. Cool.
But we did finally get the NASCAR race on one of the TVs. But we watched it with no sound. And for especially a learning NASCAR fan, but then just NASCAR fans in general, to watch a NASCAR race in silence is hard.
To watch it in silence, difficult. To watch it with shitty 80s music in the background,
Yeah.
more difficult.
Yeah.
But I did, we had a lot going on yesterday. There's a lot of moving parts yesterday. It was not the same solely focused on NASCAR environment.
Right.
And honestly, I know it's like a hike to get up there, but Hollywood Casino offers the best NASCAR watching experience that I've had.
By far. Yeah. We don't know any other, I mean, I don't know any other NASCAR bars at the moment
Yeah.
anyway. So yeah, I would probably, if I go watch out again, I will go to the casino.
Yeah.
Cause yeah, that was an odd one, but you watched, you learned.
My boy came in, second?
Yep, Martin Truex got second, so he had a very good day. He was in the top 5 like
We
all
had a good
day.
We.
Oh yeah, y'all had a
Yeah,
good day.
Y'all
had a good day.
Fucking redneck. Now. That's what I was texting people. It was like we were sitting there talking, and then they're like, "What are you doing today?" And like when people text me and ask me what I'm doing today, it's they want to join me,
Mhm.
or they want me to come wherever they are.
Right.
That's it. Like
Yeah,
when
they
somebody
want
asks
something.
what you're doing, like when I ask you what are you doing today, you're like, "Oh God, what are you gonna make me do now?"
Yeah.
But I'm like, I'm watching NASCAR at Smitty's. They're like,
What?
what? And I'm like, yeah, I'm a fucking redneck now. I am
Redneck.
a hillbilly. I'm all in. I'm gonna start chewing soon, is what Corey told me to do.
Okay.
Corey was like, where are you watching the Oscars at? I'm like, at home in bed. He's like, oh, weirdo. So you go out to watch NASCAR, but you won't go and like watch Oscars.
Correct.
People love viewing the Oscars though. I like watching cars go around in circles and run into each other.
Yeah.
But we learned so much.
You did learn. You learned about the tire count.
The weirdest thing. Why are you counting the tires?
Yeah. They had a pit stop, and they at the end of every pit stop, they tell you how many tires they took because they don't have to take 4 new tires. They could take 2. They could take 0. But Gat didn't know that at the time. She sees that they all took, because it was a 4-tire. It was between stages, so they all took 4 tires. But she saw that they all said 4 tires. She's like, why are they counting the tires on the car?
Of course they have 4 tires. How else will this car work?
Cars have to have 4 tires, you idiots. So, accurate. You're not wrong.
I'm not.
You are not wrong that cars do need 4 tires. But that count is not for that.
I think they're just like, does the car have 4 tires? Go back out. I'm like,
You're good.
Dummies.
Car has 4 still? Fine. Get back out there.
Get back out there. You're good. I would be number 1 pit crew boss.
Now you're fine. Go.
Go. What the fuck? Keep going. Just get gasoline. We'll be all right. Just
Yeah.
keep going faster.
Go faster.
The strategy for me, I'm like, do the cars have a maximum speed?
At that particular race, yes. So there are races that have restrictor plates. Well, they've changed it. They're not called restrictor plates anymore, and I don't remember what the new term is. It literally just happened.
Would you call it a speed limit?
Well, they have like, it's not a speed limit, it's just the maximum speed. Like the car cannot possibly go any faster than what it's going.
What is this? What is that?
I think it's around 200 miles an hour. Because that's what at Daytona they were reaching. So it's something, I don't know the exact amount, and I would have to look it up. I don't really care. But the point is, restrictor plates, or whatever they're calling it now, the new package on the cars, they are limiting them to all be around the same speed on purpose. It's for entertainment. They want all of the cars, if the cars stayed bunched up together, it's more entertaining for the fan to watch, because there's more drama in between and like more maneuvering that has to happen on the driver. So that's what they're going for. It didn't work out so well in Atlanta. Atlanta was kind of boring.
Atlanta was super boring.
Yeah, but it wasn't because of the restrictor plates, because they were there last race too, and we crashed the entire field. It was just not, a mile and a half tracks are not that entertaining, to be honest with you. So it wasn't that great. But, you know, your boy did very well. My boy, Kyle, started in the way back. He crashed his car in qualifying. So,
Tapered spacers? Is
what?
that what they're called? Tapered spacers?
That's part of the new package. There's a full name for it, and I don't know. I don't remember what
Sounds
it is
really
right now.
complicated for NASCAR.
There's a lot
They
of
just
stuff.
have like spinny thing that doesn't work, thing that makes you go slow.
Yes.
I mean, dumb it down a little.
Well, that's what restrictor plate used to be. Like, it's that, like, you couldn't push the gas pedal down. It was the same exact car you always used. You just couldn't push the gas pedal down any farther. They all were restricted,
I'd
basically,
pretend.
is what it
I'd be like, oh no, it's broken.
Oh no.
I'm faster than all of you.
Like
Clearly.
you can, but you can gain speed different ways. Like
Like we were talking about drafting, you know, and side drafting.
and then you can also side draft the walls if you're daring enough. That's what Kyle Larson does.
What is the fastest you've ever driven?
The fastest I've ever gone is 120.
Why are you going that fast?
I don't know. I was in college in Fort Worth, and at night nobody's out, and so it was like 3 in the morning. I was
That's
like,
a great time to go 120
I was like,
miles
let's
an
see how fast I can go. Like down a street, like a 45 mile an hour street. It wasn't even on the interstate, like a normal
Megan.
human.
hour. Megan.
I was just like, let's see.
Street racing?
Let's see. And
Did you drift too?
No, it was straight. It wasn't exciting. It was in front of the Walmart in Fort Worth.
This is the weirdest.
Like, it wasn't that exciting.
Man, I thought for sure you were gonna be like, I was running from the cops.
No, just an old Fort Worth.
Good old times.
Good old times.
Yeah, that was. But like, with the only reason I asked that is because driving along that fast is usually pretty difficult.
Mhm.
I accidentally, like, it was on our road trip actually. I don't know what you were doing, but it did not feel like I was going 95 miles an hour.
That
The
car we
new
had was
cars-
speedy.
The new cars that, especially that one we were driving, maybe it's because you and I are used to driving like fucking shit cars.
yeah.
Like shit cars. We're talking my Envoy maybe won't shake at 85 miles an hour. We'll see. The Jeep doesn't even go up to 80, or it goes up to 85.
Yeah.
And it stops. This, like, it literally stops. It does not go faster than that.
Mhm.
There's no reason you need a 1996 Jeep Cherokee to go over 85 miles
Flying
an
down
hour.
the highway.
Like, not at all. So like the fact that so I don't really like, I don't even know what it'd be like. But when we were driving that car, it was new. I don't remember what it was though.
I don't remember. It was like a Nissan, I think.
Yeah, but it was like it was a bigger one.
It was brand new though. Yeah.
Yeah. So like we were driving that, and I was going 95, and I honestly could not tell.
No, it's super easy to speed. Well, I mean, you remember when we drove up to Omaha and I was driving my car. I don't remember what that was. Like,
It wasn't a Camry. It was a Chevy of some
It was a
sort.
Chevy Impala.
Impala.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that was so easy to speed in because like you just didn't know. Like,
Yeah. There's
And
a
it had
reason
a
that she has like
V6,
a V2, and I don't drive. It's
well,
cool.
the thing is though, like NASCAR, cars are more like our cars.
Yeah.
Like they feel everything because they have no they have no extra stuff. They can't afford the weight, like to be in there to change the speed of the car. So, yeah, and especially Atlanta. Atlanta has not been repaved in quite some time, so it is full of bumps, potholes. Like,
well, they have other shit going on. It's Atlanta.
Apparently,
they have bridges that like set on fire and collapse, and they have Super Bowls there. So
Super
why bother
Bowls.
fixing the fucking track?
Yeah, nah. So yeah, it has not been repaved in a hot minute, and it's pretty rough.
So would that whole thing be a little bit, like they are driving. They're not just like speeding on the highway. That's not the same thing. Like this is a full-blown machine. But in reality, like could you add a suspension and just have a really like an 80-pound driver?
I don't know. Perhaps. I mean, the guy that won, Brad Keselowski, had the flu all week, so he was actually, he said like 5 to 8 pounds lighter than he's ever been.
Fucking speedy.
And he won. So
NASCAR promotes anorexia is what you're getting at.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, and Kyle Larson, if you ever see him, is like the tiniest man ever. He's like 5'7".
That explains why the
and weighs
one
nothing.
NASCAR driver. Well, okay, so Kyle Larson, he was in the top part, like, because I remember seeing Larson name.
Larson did pretty well most of the race. Yeah, I don't remember what place he finished. I wasn't paying attention to like that because I know that Kyle didn't finish.
Take, just observe the body weight and composition of every driver that wins now.
Yeah. Well, it's hard because there's people like Kyle Larson who's very tiny. He led the most laps at this track but didn't win. Mm-hmm. And then there's people like Ryan Newman who is a linebacker-sized human. Mm-hmm. And he does all right as well. Like he does middle of the pack, but I'm sure that there's smaller people that are not finishing ahead of him, like Ricky Stenhouse, who's also a tiny man.
Ricky's your nemesis. I didn't realize how bad it was until
Ricky's the world's nemesis.
Oh, everyone hates
him. That's what I tweeted. Every Tuesday, NASCAR has Radioactive, is what they call it. They go over like the radio scanner and play the best highlights from it. And 4 different racers said like shit on Ricky over the radios from Daytona. And he heard about it. Obviously, it was on national TV.
Yeah, I don't know how he heard about it, though.
So he heard all of that stuff, and he came out this week and was like, I'm not helping anybody. Like, you guys are all fucked. Like, I'm not helping you guys because they're all, like, they're on teams. And so teams help each other, and then also the make of each car tends to help each other. I don't know what that benefits them, all the Toyotas working together, but they do. I assume that there's some sort of pay increase if Toyota wins, so everybody gets some money. I don't know. So yeah, he was like, no, I'm not helping anybody. And everybody roasted him on Twitter because everybody was like, well, don't worry, nobody's going to be back in 20th place and need your help. So
that's cute though. I want to know how much that plays into like their psyche.
I don't know. I mean,
he knows everyone hates him, and it's not because he's so good, it's just because he sucks.
Yeah, because he's a trash human.
Yeah.
It depends. I mean, Kyle Busch is probably the villain of NASCAR, and he lives for it. Like, they boo him when he wins. Like, the entire stadium will boo him, and he loves it. He just, like, gets up there and bows in front of him. Like,
I think it's incredible because people that can play and own that villain role are dangerous. We're going to see one tonight with Bill Self coming back after a incredibly embarrassing loss to Texas Tech. Mm-hmm. We're going to be seeing I don't know if you can tell, I've got my K-State shirt on. I went there. So it's cool that I cheer on a school that I went to. And, alumni. Whatever.
Wow.
Weird.
Wow.
I'm alumni just because of squatting rights. I feel like I should clarify, I did not graduate, but I am alumni.
I think that counts.
So goddamn long. Yeah, it does. Apparently, but they're like, if you spent at least 4 years at a university, you're alumni.
Not even that. You spend half a year at it. You paid the money.
Yeah, I paid the money.
You belong now. You
So,
paid to be in the club.
What up? I'm a Purple fan now. Purple boys.
Perpy boys.
Perpy boys, yes, finally. Everything is a boys, in case you didn't know that. But
we are
that villain
sexist.
role, this is what is gonna happen. He got embarrassed on the road, did it on purpose, and most KU fans understood that this is not, like, gonna kill him, whatever. But it will get to the point where Bill Self will be angry, come home, destroy K-State in Allen Fieldhouse, and that's just how it happened. It's whatever. We have not swept KU in basketball in forever. I want to say like 80s or ever, maybe. I don't know.
I don't understand how there's any rationale whatsoever that K-State cannot be favored to win. They're the better team, right?
They're the better team.
I know this is mental warfare a little bit, but
it's totally mental warfare.
And I know we're playing at KU home, but
would you put mental warfare on Bill Self or Bruce Weber? Who could handle it more?
I mean, Bill Self could handle it more. Obviously, Bruce Weber's like a toothpick. Like
he play hard.
He's not intimidating or composed for that matter. I just don't like. Okay, I can understand it, maybe giving KU the edge because they are KU. Yeah. They have Bill Self. They are playing at home. I get all that, but the odds are so against K-State. I'm just like, what? Like, I would bet money on K-State tonight.
Okay, that's a strong reasoning of, they should win. K-State should win.
Yeah,
and I mean, better team.
Yeah, they're way higher ranked, right?
I should figure out if I'm going tonight.
Ugh, I hope not.
I don't want to.
Dying.
Allen Fieldhouse is the worst, but I will make an exception just for this one because it would be fun if they had tickets. I would go.
Yeah.
But it's not as, I don't know. I feel like when you take that villain mentality, like we were talking about with Kyle Busch, he's obviously thrived with it. College kids, on the other hand, I feel like they're still growing up, and I don't really know if they are able to channel that anger yet.
Right.
Like they're barely able to like have conversations without like being awkward, like let alone let's just go and take on the world.
Yeah.
Like,
and KU fans were not nice after that Tech loss. Like I don't care how much you say like they knew that it was a villain thing. They were not nice. They're like, I've been a K fan for. My favorite one was somebody said, I've been a KU fan for 10 years and this is the worst they've ever played. I'm like, sorry, they have a bad team. Like they can't win all the time.
That's, I guess, and I don't know why I'm like literally talking about KU NASCAR comparatively so much, but like as a new NASCAR fan, and the thing that like only one driver wins.
Yeah.
Only one team out of lots of them will take on it or win a national championship. You start with 152 teams, you get down to one.
Yeah.
64.
Magic. No, 152.
No, 152.
That's how many go to March Madness.
152 go to March Madness and only one wins. Okay? Facts, nothing but facts here.
That's it.
But only one team wins every year. Same with the Big 12 championship. Yeah, it's a lot smaller scale. It's 10 teams versus 152. But
yeah, you got a 1 in 152 chance.
And you think you're just going to win all the time?
That's even if you make it to the March Madness. Yeah. Like you have a 1 in like 6,000 chance. There's too many college basketball teams.
There are way too many, and it's just like, and then when they put them into March Madness, I'm like, these are schools I didn't even know fucking existed.
Right.
How is this even a thing? So we go into that part, and it's like KU fans are just very spoiled, to put it mildly.
And I understand that.
Yeah.
But I feel like even Patriots fans don't react this poorly when they have a down-ish season. If you can
even, I mean, this season's a little weird.
You didn't make it to the Super Bowl season.
Like, they went to the Super Bowl this year. They won. And surprisingly, the Robert Kraft handjob thing kind of died down.
That was fast.
I don't know what's going on in this like media landscape because I feel like we're just all so over, like, it's just overbearingly amount of information that we know about people now.
Yeah.
Like, so I didn't need to know that Robert Kraft got jerked off by Asians in a massage parlor in Jupiter, Florida. But now that I know that, I'm like, yeah. But everybody does.
To know.
I didn't realize how many of my friends, guy friends, who have perfectly normal, like, personalities and sex lives, went to these places.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, like, most of them, yeah, I get it. You're in the service overseas. Of course, you're, like...
Overseas does way more than a hand job for the record.
They will do whatever you want for, like, $10. Yeah. Overseas, yeah. I got to listen to multiple conversations about whorehouses the majority of the time. I dated somebody that was overseas a lot. And I was like, great. I'm so happy for you.
Yeah.
Do I have AIDS now? Cool.
Right? Did you get tested?
Luckily, they do test them constantly.
Yeah, thank God we know that at least. But it's just like, why are you going to these places if you have a personality? Like, you can get a hand job. Like, it's not that difficult. But then I'm like, yeah, it kind of is, because they're not paying for the sex part of it, the sex act. They're paying for, like, over, done with, you walk away.
Yeah.
Literally leave your mess behind.
Like, goodbye, good day.
And, yeah, I mean, there were so many memes out of it, and you made a really good point. You do this a lot. You make a lot of good points. But this one was very spot on. It is okay to do what?
To be mad about the sex trafficking and still make fun of Handjob Bob. Like, they're two separate things. Robert Kraft did not know that those people were probably crated over in the bottom of some vessel and were indentured slaves in America. He just didn't know that.
No, I mean,
And-
like, how would he?
How would you? Like, same thing with, I guarantee you, and a lot of people in Kansas City have gone to the many strip clubs in the area. I guarantee you not all of those people are legal.
I know for a fact they aren't.
Yeah. There are some rings going on that we know about
And
in
we know the
Kansas City.
FBI is fucking investigating them.
Yeah.
So if you are getting your dick sucked for money by a stripper and you're listening to this, stop it. That's
I mean,
all.
you don't have to stop it. They need
Well, if you're
money.
getting paid, if you're paying them for blowjobs,
Yeah.
just stop. But you're gonna get arrested. But stop. I mean, this is your warning.
Go to Vegas.
Go to Vegas. And fun fact, my dad actually corrected me,
Mhm.
which is weird because I didn't think my dad listened to this. But I guess he listens to it in his office, like on the speakers.
Okay.
So now my mom hears it too.
Everybody.
Because they work together. It's
Cool.
And he goes, actually, funny story, prostitution isn't legal within Vegas city limits. You have to go outside my favorite place. Da 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 da. I'm like, I don't need to know that you
Yeah.
went to a whorehouse. Like, thanks.
I only know that because of the HBO Real Sex,
Yes.
whatever,
The
and
Bunny Ranch.
the Bunny Ranch, yeah, which is
Yeah.
not in Vegas.
Right.
It's outside.
What is like Perth or something? Or
Yeah.
Or, I don't know what it was. The guy won. The guy died and won a seat, or like mayor seat or whatever.
Yeah, after he was dead,
Yeah. After he's dead,
they
the pimp
voted a
won.
mayor or
Um,
governors. I don't even know.
So yeah, you can't go to Vegas. But at the same time, I just want to know, like, do people? We talked about this on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
It was breaking news on Friday. We told everyone about it. It's cool. When you're getting a hand job, we talked about the eye contact. Like, what do? Do you talk to them? Do you think Robert Kraft is getting his dick tugged and being like, that lady looks malnourished. I wonder if she's okay?
Right?
No.
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 He probably wasn't even looking. Like, it's a massage parlor. Like, he had just gotten a massage. He probably had a face, like, cucumbers on his little eyeballs.
Tiny little perfect eyes.
Like, he doesn't know. He can't see. Like, people have gotten massages. You don't even see the person half the time.
Yeah.
Who's giving you a massage. You have no clue if Hans is a man or a woman.
Yeah.
At this point. Like, you don't know. So, I don't know. It's ridiculous. But, either way, Robert Kraft does have a warrant out for his arrest.
Yeah.
But went to Oscar parties in California. Doesn't give a fuck.
Does not care. When you have enough money, the world is your playground.
Yeah.
And rules just don't apply to you.
Yeah. He flew to California. He was in Florida. Just got on a plane. Like, do you not get checked by TS? Oh, I guess he probably has his own private plane, so it doesn't even matter. Like, just
You know he has a
whatever.
private plane. That's where he gets all of his other hand jobs.
Obviously.
I'm surprised, but that's the thing. I'm surprised he just doesn't have a massage therapist that travels with him and jerks him off, I guess.
That's also what I don't understand. But whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe wifey, girlfriendy is checking. Like, she's his girlfriend, so she has no reason to be checking his finances.
Yeah, and like, I would not want to check Robert Kraft's finances because I'm like, God, I'm poor.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hell, even like moderately wealthy people in this city, when they're like, oh yeah, we're going on private jet vacation for a week with the kids. I'm like, what the fuck? Where do you guys come from? This is absolutely out of control.
It
Where
really
is this
is.
money coming from? You guys are operating massage parlors too, clearly.
Yeah. There's laundering.
I mean, we know about some mafia ties.
We do know a few.
My friend married into the mafia in Omaha.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I want to get married to a gypsy just to see how it works.
Why?
Because
Sounds
those fucking
awful.
big fat gypsy weddings, I just want to like have one, but not have like the gypsy family.
I was gonna say they sound awful.
We're not gonna actually get married.
You have to
Like,
live in a trailer.
Oh god.
Or an
But
RV.
that's the thing I don't understand. I'm like, how do they have all this money to like buy all these things and then they like
They steal it.
live in a camper?
I almost got my purse stolen by a gypsy in Spain.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So gypsies are thieves. Got
Yeah.
it. I guess I should have listened to that Cher song where she called them all tramps and thieves.
Yeah.
She didn't call them that. She said they say we're tramps and thieves. Cher was Native American and a gypsy. Okay.
Okay.
That's
I can
cool.
see it.
Cher also tweets some fire stuff.
Cher's also crazy. Yeah.
So
she is also one of the people that I love watching.
If Cher and Jose Canseco were together on this trip, I would crowdfund the money.
Yeah. I'd be
Honestly, we could find someone that has $20,000 cash, and we could just be part of that 10.
Okay. That's our homework for the week.
We gotta find someone that has $20,000 cash that only has like 6 friends,
Only 6 friends.
and then they'll go, and then we'll join, and it'll be perfect.
Perfect.
I see absolutely nothing that could fail about this at all. Because I mean, who doesn't want to go fucking alien hunting with Jose Canseco? And now we've invited Cher, and it works out better that way.
Perfect. That's it. Sorry, my phone's blowing up with stuff.
I can see how that's more important.
Ugh.
iPad search history was the one
There you
thing
go.
that you were laughing about. You were laughing about it at brunch, NASCAR brunch. But I don't know, like, where you found this video of the iPad, the 8-year-old search history.
It was on Barstool's Instagram,
Okay.
so it was popular on the internet because that's all they do is just kind of repurpose.
Somebody asked me what
Thanks.
Barstool is up to, because their accounts are not all sports like they used to be.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where I was wondering, like, okay, we're not all sports either. I think it's very obvious in the name Sprots Take, so you're going to get sports and ridiculousness kind of combined. And
All the time.
That's, I don't know when I get to tell people, hey guys, you do realize that we're not always talking 100% sports, stats, whatever. We talk about Jose Canseco and weird shit and iPad search history.
Right.
So Barstool can do it, we can do it too. So suck it.
I don't get it. Like, the problem that I have with Barstool, at least with us, we give credit. Barstool doesn't so much. Like, you don't know who posted that, and you'll
like,
never know
who the video was even like from. Yeah, like
Yeah.
they'd give no credit. That's what got the fat Jewish guy, the fat Jew, or the fat Jewish that his name.
Well, he
is
was
on-
stealing jokes.
He was stealing jokes and not crediting anyone.
Yeah, which is different. I mean, it is and it isn't. I guess it is kind of the same, but like he was putting on shows that people had to pay money to come see and using other people's jokes. Barstool, at least, I mean, they make money in the long run, but no, they're not directly charging you for other people's content.
Yeah, I mean, that is kind of like, we live in a world now where you can screen grab anything, and that's what you do. Like, in order to stay relevant and have funny content, you gotta screen grab every once in a while.
Yeah.
So I'm not mad at it. It's just one of those things that, you know, probably better ways to go about it, but whatever.
Whatever. But yeah, so they posted, it was like in England, it wasn't even American. There was a dad that was looking through his 8-year-old's iPad search history, and it was all, I mean, it wasn't that normal. His child, he should probably talk to. It was like bad, like rappers, like lives and stuff like that. And then arson was on there. They skipped right over that one. They
Yeah,
cared more
casual
about,
arson.
yeah, just arson. Keep scrolling. But the number one thing that they were freaking out about was that he was searching for barbecue sauce on titties. He's an 8-year-old.
Yes.
8.
So have you seen the barbecue sauce titties thing?
I have not. No, I didn't know it was a thing until you told me.
Yeah, because the moment you said barbecue sauce on her titties, that's when I was like, I know exactly what this is.
I know exactly.
Let me pull it up. It's funny, but, you know. So the chick was like, she goes, so I'm sitting there, barbecue sauce on my titties. That's exactly what it is. That's all it is.
That's it.
She's telling a story. And that,
Okay.
But I do want to know what came up.
I can't even imagine.
What would come up? I just, is there barbecue sauce on titty stuff? Like, I mean, I feel like there's everything.
I saw a really weird post last night, which is not, I'm sorry, this is going to get off of it. We'll get back. But she posted, one of the cosplay people I follow.
The cake thing?
Yeah. You saw that?
Yeah.
Yeah, reached 10,000 followers, and she posted her butt in cake.
So she's a cake farter.
Ugh. So gross.
It is really gross. It's really, like, weird to see people, like, acting out fetishes that other people have in real time. Like, save that shit, like...
Quiet. like not
And,
quiet,
and
but
I
like
also, why that specific part of your butt? Like, why don't you just put 2 handprints, like, covered in frosting or something? Why are you sitting on a cake? And now I know why she's sitting on a cake. And also, the real question is what kind of barbecue sauce? That's a very good point. I saw you getting, not in fights, but you were quickly explaining the fact that, yes, there's unpopular barbecue opinions. Dante, that works with Belinda at KCTV5, posted, like, share your unpopular barbecue opinions. And since, I mean, this is Kansas City. You post about Chiefs, Royals, barbecue sauce opinions, or, I mean, really anything Kansas City related, you're going to get hot takes.
absolutely hot takes.
Scorching hot takes.
It doesn't even have to be on those things. Like the one of the, what's that company called? Boulevard people tweeted out and wanted to know about the best fries in Kansas City.
Okay.
And people were up in arms about that. I replied and said Arby's, and I'm not wrong.
I hate Arby's fries. I do not
love
like them. Like, they're just not good. My favorite, it's always going to be the go-to, is crinkle cut. I'm a crinkle cutter.
That was my second one, which was Runza, but is also not a local.
So you did not, like, stick to it at all?
I mean, Runza local-ish.
No.
Ish. It's from Nebraska.
But you like fries that are, what, seasoned? Is it the season? Is it the cook? What is the...
Yeah, well, for Arby's, it's a little bit of both. It's got a bit of seasoning, and then they're crunchy, mostly. I mean, there are the curly ones, so they're like soft, but most of them are crunchy, so I'm into that.
All right.
But you like crinkle? You like soft and
I don't
solid
like soft.
dipping?
I don't like soft.
Okay, crunchy crinkle?
Crunchy crinkle, and the best place to get that is Wyandotte Barbecue, which you don't like.
I do not like, but I did like their fries.
Their fries,
the sides were okay.
The sides are good. The
Yeah.
barbecue, I will say this, about 10 years ago, they actually had somebody who cared running it. Now it's just kind of like, eh.
Yeah.
But they're super nice people that run it. It's just that you
They are
never know
nice.
what cook you're going to get or what barbecue chef you're going to get. And so the barbecue's not always as consistent. The fries are like, and this is my favorite type of fry, it's like fried to oblivion on the outside. Just like, I get them extra crispy too.
Yeah.
But on the inside, it's like smushed. Like it's
I like that.
well. But like, Tanner's has good fries, but they're not crispy enough.
Right.
They're not to that point. And I can easily just ask them to make them.
Too much
But I
work.
feel like it's a lot.
Yeah.
I already asked for enough there, so.
Yeah.
But, it's a great idea though, because if you're listening to this and you own a business in Kansas City, the best way to get people to follow your social media is to ask questions about their favorite anything.
Yeah.
People love debating this shit.
And talking about themselves.
I wouldn't know anything about people nonstop talking about themselves to me.
Not at all.
When Tyra Banks made the Oscars about her last night and she was not there and hadn't been for like 20 years.
That was so awkward.
What is with her?
What are you doing?
She's been like this forever.
I mean, yeah, she was always crazy.
But she just makes everything about her.
Yeah.
And like America's Next Top Model, like you and I both watched that growing up.
Yeah.
And like the feigning thing, do you remember when she fake fainted in front of everyone?
Yes.
And then
her
she was like,
acting was so bad.
But I don't know if it goes to show how stupid those girls were, or just how bad of an actress she actually is. Like, come on.
It was bad.
Yeah. Life Size 2, can't wait. It's gonna be great.
Oh my god.
I think that's the only reason that she was like even in film mode is 'cause she's like, I'm filming a new one. Let me talk about me at the Oscars.
Your Disney movie doesn't count.
Right, and she was like, when I did my makeup for the Oscars, Tyra, stop it. You did not do your own makeup.
No.
Stop
No, you did
lying
not.
to people.
No.
Like, you're a diva. You're like a watered down Naomi Campbell.
Mm-hmm.
You're still a diva. You're still a supermodel.
Yeah.
Please don't play humble now that you have decided to eat carbs. Like, come on.
Well, she's back not eating carbs. I think she's back to being skinny, Tyra.
Then maybe she's angry. I
She
get
could
it.
be hungry, yeah.
I get it. It's completely and totally understandable. But like, yeah, ask people what their favorite things. Just engage them.
Yeah.
You know, that probably would have worked if the Kansas City Royals would have asked like what the fans would like as their new slogan for this year. I saw everybody had the whole squad ready or whatever hoodies. Like every manager had those.
Mhm.
Whatever.
Yeah.
It wasn't just for the Royals. But now we have a new one for this season. We had Forever Royal, Raised Royal. Raised Royal was my favorite because it was the most depressing memes of all time that came out.
It was.
Like, if your club traded for this guy and got this guy and this guy instead.
Yeah. Race Royal would have been good
like the year before or the year right after we won the World Series, but no. They recycled Forever Royal for a while. And then, yeah, raised Royal, and now we have Always Royal, because God forbid we expand our range and use something that doesn't mean the exact same thing as every single other hashtag.
Yeah.
It's so lame.
And I feel
It's
like
so lame.
you would be good at, like, helping people realize they're being stupid. You'd be a great image consultant.
Image consultant.
Where you're
Let me
making
tell you what you're
business
doing
cards.
wrong. That's what I'm good at.
But it's true. Like, you're really gonna be like, this is not gonna, like, resonate well. And I think the moment that you pointed out the Always Royal thing,
Yeah.
like, I know it's been up here for a minute, but, like, it just, it doesn't work. I don't like it. It doesn't work, and it's not as fun as, I don't know. You have one up here, Battle Royale? Battle Royale?
Battle Royal, because Battle Royales are very popular right now. The kids, like you're trying to get the kids interested. They're the ones using hashtags for crying out loud. Like, old people aren't.
Old people try.
I mean, they try.
They use them on Facebook, and I'm like, does that work?
Yeah. And I guess, I mean, I don't know Royals particularly where your biggest audience is, because there's a lot of Facebooking happening.
Does that work on Facebook? I
I
have
don't
no idea.
think so.
I don't think so either.
I've done it just because I speak in hashtags as a
Why would you
human,
search for that?
but like, what?
I don't know.
I
Now,
don't think it
now I
does.
want to know. Anyway, so you got to come up with something good, and I'm just saying, Battle Royal would be funny. Like, we could have a Fortnite night. I hate Fortnite, but we can have a Fortnite night.
Yeah, whatever gets people, like a younger generation, involved in baseball, it's such a huge part of my childhood, and your childhood especially. You actually played the sports and softball, so it's just like, yeah, I think it'd be good if we could have something more fun. and
Or
more
just
current and
change,
different.
like, we don't stop staying on the same track of always, forever. Like, you're just using the same word. You are in a thesaurus looking up other words that mean the same thing.
Yeah, and Joe said the same thing. He's like, you take the Battle Royale and go so many directions. Like,
Yeah.
really good. And Fortnite is, like, one of the most stress-inducing environments that I could ever imagine, like, dealing with. A bunch of Fortniters running around.
But whatever, it's what's popular, and it's not
Not going to be popular for long.
No.
So, capitalize.
Yeah, like, you gotta capitalize on it. You got, like, the sustainability, like, how much money are these parents pouring into Fortnite? And then you have two problems solved. You can take your kids to the game with you, and then you can go too, and it's a family experience.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
right. And there are so many people in Kansas City that do dress up stuff. Like, they get them for the Star Wars thing. Why couldn't they do
Yeah.
a freaking Fortnite one?
They canceled Zubaz Palooza on that May 4th, 5th weekend because they wanted to do Star Wars night on May 4th, and then Zubaz Palooza August 31st. I mean, what more would you want in the middle of summer?
Yeah.
Long pants.
Long pants. Can't
Cotton
wait.
pants.
Can't wait.
No breathability. Yeah, dance contests you could have in between innings. We're sitting here not working for the Royals marketing department and still coming up with better ideas. So
Yeah.
the fact that people get paid lots of money to do this shit is mind-blowing, and they're not even doing it right.
No.
I
And
would
it's
like-
been that way for a while.
I'd like to see the future. Raised Royal was cool because it kind of works in like farm system. Like we're raising these kids.
Yeah.
I get it. But like I guess that brings. I have no idea what we would do instead besides just like nostalgic like pining for the past shit. I'm over it. I said yesterday when I was in my rapper mode, forward moves only. Not going back. Going forward.
That's it.
There's a lot of that.
Regrets.
No records.
Regrets. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and try to think of words on
You're
air. It's really
it would
not
literally be,
entertaining.
like, a stalling point.
Yeah,
It's,
It's not entertaining. But either way, stop using the same
Word over. Like, there's a ton of different directions.
This
you
is
can
your
go.
job. Just fucking do it.
Yeah.
It's not that hard.
Go something. Be stupid. Go with rock and roll. This is a rock theme year.
Ooh, I like that
This
one.
is what we're doing.
I dig that.
You could have gone with Bohemian Rhapsody, and they're coming out with that new movie about what's the other band that they're doing?
something that's old people stuff. I don't know.
Like Poison.
I
It's
feel
not
like I should
Poison,
know
but
this.
it's
Something.
It's probably something I listen to.
I think
and
it's
I'm
something
like,
older than 80s, like 70s rock band.
all right. I got nothing. But anyway, they're making one.
I'm blanking out too. It's not just you.
Yeah.
They make everything. Soon we'll have an Oscar-nominated Sprots Stakes movie, and I can't wait.
Perfect.
Give it by 2031.
Can't wait, and we will win.
And we'll have downtown stadiums too. It'll be cool.
Ugh.
I don't think, like, winning an award for Sprout Steaks would
Motley
just be
Crue.
weird.
Okay.
Motley Crue.
Sorry.
Okay. I do listen to them. That's embarrassing. I have eclectic taste in music. Rock and Royal each Friday night have a concert before or after a game.
They already do that.
Darn. I just don't go.
I think it's on Thursdays though, but
That's so weird.
yeah.
Alright, well, more things I didn't know that they did and I still won't go to. It's weird listening to, like, even when I went to Elton John on that Wednesday, it was still weird for me to be, like, singing in public and, like, dancing around. I don't dance, I just kind of, like, I cry.
Steve does.
Steve dances like a motherfucker.
Steve is all about the dance.
Steve is the Lord of the dance.
Oh my god.
He is. I
It's
dig
so
it.
funny.
I absolutely love it. So we've got all that. We've got a fucking crazy March. Like, March is going to be absolutely nuts. This Friday, we're going to be going up to 1KC Radio. We're going to be with my buddy Lo Ray. You get to meet the crew,
Yeah.
the lunch squad.
The launch squad.
I'm excited because we get to talk about what we do. And nobody
Yes.
really interviews us as much anymore. We're just, interviewing them. So it'll be good to get back on our bullshit.
We need to talk about us.
Yeah, we haven't talked about ourselves enough, so let's go do it some more. But more or less, we're going to be talking about sports and other things. I'm not exactly sure. We'll have more on that. But so Friday's show will not be
Here.
in studio here. We'll just post the audio from our appearance there. It'll be fun. I'm excited.
It is gonna be fun.
We haven't done this in a while.
No?
It's been a few years, I feel like, since we both went and interviewed.
Yeah, since both of us were on the radio together.
Yeah,
It's been a
together,
while.
in a room. Oh my god.
In our room.
We're gonna it'll be a road trip for us.
It is kind of a
We
road
don't
trip.
know how, we know how we're gonna get there. You're gonna have to drive, but we don't know, like, what's gonna happen on the way. It'll be exciting. We'll probably leave at 9 a.m. for our noon interview, and we'll see what happens. We covered wagon style.
We're walking.
We might live in KCK after this. I'm not sure. We might just have to move there.
Don't put that on me.
Don't put that on me. I love that. And then you have, we've been talking about this a lot, and we have a lot of people coming in town for Comic-Con now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, on top of your large crowd of people that you're going to be seeing there.
Mm-hmm.
We have the Divas Dropkicks and Dives.
Yep.
I was choking while I was talking. I apologize. They're coming in town. And they're very adamant that I should not stand them up for brunch again. But I do not remember standing them up for brunch.
I don't remember that either.
Okay. So I was like, as long as we're on the same page. I'm like,
We
I
went to
don't-
dinner. Was there a brunch scheduled?
I have no idea. I think they came into town when I was, like, mid-treatments.
Oh.
And I couldn't do anything, but they were under the impression that we were doing brunch. I'm like, shit, my bad. So I felt bad. But if you didn't know about it either, I know.
No.
And then they're coming in town. We've got, between that, all the college basketball.
All of the college basketball.
All the conference championships are coming up. We're going to be at Big 12, then March Madness, and then I don't know. We're going to see what happens. I will just flat out probably say I'm not going to be around that weekend for more than, like, probably a few hours. I'll be popping in and out, but
Yeah.
I'll try my best. But then, what else do you have going on? I feel like there's a lot that we're coming up that you have.
That is a lot.
That is a lot.
That's like every weekend for the
I
next
like-
entire month. That is a lot. That's
That
what
is
we
a
have
lot.
coming up.
Yeah, like, that's plenty. Like, calm down.
Yeah, that.
The Combine. We gotta watch that.
Oh.
I will. You don't have to.
We're only watching for dicks.
Yeah, we're only watching if a dick falls out.
That's it.
Other than that, boring.
Yeah, I won't be watching it. It is entertaining, but I just have no reason to.
Yeah, I mean,
It'll be on probably while I'm doing other things.
and I said that I was gonna try to get back more into draft Twitter.
Yeah, you were prepared to know where the things are going.
So I need to get better about that.
Do
Draft
they
nerd
air
Twitter.
all of the draft, or just like the first round?
The
or
first, usually 3 rounds.
Two? Okay.
3 to 4 rounds. So it's like the first 2 days.
I remember watching it. Like when I was at TCU, we would have it on the TVs in the lunchroom, and would watch it. But
It's weird because, like, TCU didn't really draft anybody around that time, or didn't have a lot of.
I was
people draft.
Andy's year, so
Yeah.
yeah, Andy
Yeah.
Dalton was kind of a big deal.
I was Andy's year, never mind. Did you see him on campus?
Yeah, I mean it's hard to miss a 6'2" ginger.
Don't tell me
No.
twice.
Yeah, no, he was everywhere. I had a class with him, I can't remember. I think it was like music or something that everybody had to take to get their humanities course or
For some reason, I
whatever.
thought you were there later than that. Like, after that.
Oh, he's older than me.
Well, yeah. But I didn't realize that you were on campus. I know you
Oh,
told me that. But
yeah.
Like, yeah. So that's yeah, that would be one reason to watch the draft. K-State's had like a streak of somebody being drafted for forever now.
That's awesome.
Mostly because Bill Snyder, people just trust his system. They trust that people can come in and work their system. We've got like, I don't know, shit. There's so many hype up videos with K-State now. Like, I feel like the whole athletic department has changed. So tonight's gonna be really interesting. I'm nervous. I'm anxious about it, and I don't really know why. Because it's just K-State's been there before, but winning in Allen Fieldhouse is like unheard of in my mind. So in my mind, we've just lost tonight.
I think they have a solid chance.
Okay.
I think they have a good
As long
chance.
as you believe.
I will probably watch this game because I do think it'll be entertaining and it'll be close.
Yeah.
I mean, going into KU is not easy. KU fans are crazy and loud, and it'll be
I think
intimidating.
This would be the first time we swept KU in basketball since the 60s. I'm almost positive. I said 80, but I think it was like 64 or something when I saw that number.
Dang,
That's fucking insane.
that is insane.
So it'd be huge if we won. I'm nervous. My KU friends that I do talk to, which very few of you, they're either convincing me to go to Allen Fieldhouse, watch it with them, or they're just talking shit. So there is no slowdown of the arrogance from KU fans right now, which is fine. Like, as a K-State fan, you just get used to this shit. You just literally get used to not winning.
Right.
And it's not something anybody should get used to, but hey,
Yeah.
when you got crazy-ass Bruce Weber doing God knows what most of the
Bruce.
time, whatever.
He's so old.
Play hard.
Play hard.
So what is your prediction for tonight before we head out?
For the basketball game,
Yeah.
I believe that K-State will win, but I think it'll be very close, like by 1 point.
Okay. Do you think that it's going to go into overtime?
No. I think it's going to be sloppy. I expect some sloppy basketball, only because KU is kind of sloppy all this year.
Yes.
And then K-State's going to be nervous. It'll be a second half game for sure. And I expect boring college basketball level scoring, like 60 points.
It'll be really exciting.
Total.
We'll get to the 70s.
But it'll be a sloppy mess and it'll be fun to watch. And I expect to see some crying KU fans, and it'll be entertaining.
I am going to be watching. Honestly, like a lot of people are just, yes, I would like to be out in public.
Mm-hmm.
Will I be out in public? I'm getting my hair done today,
You are.
so I'm just kind of like,
I bet you're going to be feeling it.
I'm not getting my weave put back in, just my roots. Like, I don't know if you guys can tell, I kind of look like a washed up Madonna right now.
You do not look like a washed up Madonna.
Roots are cool, apparently.
They are in.
They are in. I'm
feel
not
like-
feeling it. I don't like it. I want to look like Lucius Malfoy and
Be perfectly
Forever.
platinum.
just be
I
like-
want to know, like, how long is Lady Gaga going to try and convince us that she's blonde? Because, like, we know she's not.
And she looks better as a brunette.
Yeah.
As
So-
in A Star Is Born, like break up the brunette with some highlights and like some face framing highlights.
Yeah, the blonde does not suit you. Like, we can tell that you're a Jewish person. Like, you have all of the features. You have the dark roots. Like, we can tell you.
Yeah,
You're not a blonde, ma'am.
she's Italian AF for sure. Well, she likes to
She
tell
is
everybody
Italian.
that.
Yeah, she is very Italian.
She's like she tells everyone, I'm just a Jewish girl from New York City, or just an Italian girl from New York City.
Yeah.
That's what she uses. And like honestly, yeah, fuck talking about sports. I want to talk about this.
Oh my
It's
God.
100% true. Irina is literally in the middle of watching her husband or whatever baby daddy.
Mhm.
Like Lady Gaga is in love with Bradley Cooper.
Yeah.
Bradley Cooper, I feel like, is not there.
No.
I don't think so. I think, yeah, it's definitely one-sided. But Gaga has definitely tried to make
Make some moves,
Has to.
I would say. Yeah.
When she went up to accept the best song speech, or I think that's what she won. I was Snapchatting. Sorry. She walked past Irina, which she's sitting next to. It's Bradley, Irina, and then her.
Right.
Walks past her, doesn't even like hug her or anything. She's just like, reaches for Bradley.
Mhm.
She first it's her sister, and it's like seated, freaking out, crying. Stands up, bypasses Irina completely,
Right.
and is like, Bradley, holds me. And then the singing, you saw the video, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
How did that like make you feel?
it was not as uncomfortable as everybody hyped it up to be. So, I mean, it was uncomfortable. Don't get me wrong. And they were very, very close. But he initiated that. Like, obviously, she was at a piano. Like, he can't, like...
Well, yeah, and that's kind of like their thing. Like, I saw the one where they were singing together in Vegas.
Yeah.
And he, like, sat down with her at the end. It's like their thing to sing to each other and make direct eye contact.
Awkward.
And that makes me so uncomfortable.
It's weird when your girlfriend's right there, or wife, or whatever, in the front row. Like...
Yeah, I mean...
And also, why didn't Irina... No offense, these rumors are not new. They've been going around for some time. Why didn't you look less like a lesbian? She was not cute at the Oscars. Like, I know that, yes, you're a hot banging chick and you probably don't need to defend yourself against Lady Gaga, but go ahead and defend yourself.
Like, she had the short blunt hair.
Yeah.
The dress was, like, backless, I guess, or something. Or, like, dip. That was the huge trend. It was, like, backless
Was
dresses.
it? I didn't see the back,
Everyone,
I
like,
guess.
It was, but it was very conservative in the front. Lady Gaga just had tits out.
Yeah.
She's like, tits out for Harambe. That's what we're doing. Tits out, aggressive, perfectly done updo, huge ass Audrey Hepburn diamond.
Expensive.
Hadn't been worn since Audrey Hepburn last wore it in public.
That's crazy.
And here she is, just like, So, Lady Gaga came snatched. Irina was just like, hey. But, like, why hasn't somebody said they're not fucking? You know how long that would take? It would take 2 seconds. Hi, I'm a PR rep for Bradley Cooper. Hi, I'm a PR rep for Lady Gaga. They're not fucking.
Right.
Just come out and say it. But they can't because it's true.
I don't know if it's true. I know that Lady Gaga definitely 100% wants it to be true.
Yeah.
Bradley Cooper doesn't need that to be true.
It's just weird because I don't know. I think Bradley Cooper is such a weird... This is Sprots State's bonus hour. It's cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to cut this off of the actual podcast because it's going to be bonus material.
Bonus.
Bradley Cooper seems so, like, unattached to things.
Yeah.
Like,
Bradley Cooper likes Bradley Cooper.
Bradley Cooper likes himself. And my friend that looks like dark Bradley Cooper is the exact same way. Pretty boys don't care about you. I'll just put it out there. Like, my friend loves me, and I know that we love each other as friends. But, like, I guarantee... if left to the own accord of said individual, all of our conversations would be about how funny, smart, and adorable he is.
Yeah.
Which he's very funny, very smart, and very adorable. But, like, no. And so I feel like Bradley Cooper would date somebody, like, not as physically attractive as him.
Yeah.
But, like, his girlfriend is super fucking hot. Like,
Super
smoke
hot.
show. 100%. And they're...
But she's
hanging
also
on.
probably pretty high maintenance.
Yes.
So maybe Gaga's easier because she's desperate.
It's just weird, and I'm like, she shouldn't be desperate, but she is, and it's bizarre, and the whole situation is just makes me think, like, I don't know, it's too soon. Like, as somebody that has had a friend not take and keep, but take the man's,
Yeah.
it's weird, it's uncomfortable as hell.
Yeah.
And like watching somebody else, like, and I don't know how I would do it. I don't know how I have to put my hands down and keep moving them. I don't know how I would watch somebody else do that at all. Like, watch somebody else with the person that I'm with, like, get all close and snuggled up, and everybody rooting for them.
Well, it's uncomfortable. Like, I mean, no offense to Lady Gaga, I don't think she's pretty, but she's not ugly, per se. She's very talented.
Yeah.
But to me, as Irina, the most gorgeous human alive, if I was being passed up
For Lady Gaga, I would be pissed. Like, at least when it happened with Brad Pitt and Angelina, like, Angelina's a smoke show. Like, that's the sexiest she was before she became whatever she is now, a
She
skeleton.
cut off her boobs and lost 100 pounds.
Yeah, that was weird. Before that, she was the sexiest person in the world. And so, like, when you're Jennifer Aniston and you're girl next door and you lose to that, okay.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Like, I'm sorry, that sucks, but okay. Losing to Lady Gaga? I don't know.
It'd just be like, really, but I don't know. I think Irina's either so secure with herself, she doesn't give a shit.
I mean, I think she loves herself too, so.
Yeah. Which,
She
I mean, Hollywood relationships don't really make sense to me to begin with.
Yeah.
It'd be exhausting, and I would be the crazy one, for sure. So, that's our recap of what you guys missed from the Oscars drama, and it wasn't even that exciting. I thought it was going to be way more fun than
And the
that.
tuxedo dress.
Everyone was so mad about that.
Everybody was. I don't know why. I don't know why that lady. There's just the one lady that I was stalking.
Karen,
and her tweets are now private. Like, you
They
can't
are.
even look at them anymore.
I really, like, I tried to stalk her this morning and it was like, no.
Yeah, no, I stalked her all night because I was just waiting because she was responding to every single person that like quote tweeted or responded to her, and everything she kept saying, just kept putting her foot in her mouth, and I was like, yes, Karen. Well, that's not her name. Her name was like Michelle or something.
Yeah, it was something worse, but our buddy called her Karen.
Yeah,
And then it just quickly turned into, Karen.
yeah,
It's perfect because it just, to see a man in a dress and think to yourself, well, the men that I like or the men that I know are all burly, manly men that would never do this. I'm
Yeah.
like, I know one of the like most manly, like masculine guys I know is my father. Not that he does anything with his like cars or fix things, like most masculine. He's very manly in his own way. He's worn a dress. He did drag. He did Cinderella out in Halloween. He was
Yes.
Cinderella, but he was a dude.
that's amazing.
He's like, I was beautiful. I'd be a beautiful woman. I'm like, yes, you would, Steve. You would.
yes,
Guys can wear guys wear kilts, and they're manlier than anyone will be.
yeah, and it doesn't matter. Like, that doesn't make you manly or not. Nathan is a Marine, and he quote tweeted it, and I was like, I kind of like this.
Yeah.
And like, he was into it.
Because I mean, who doesn't want to wear a big like fluff? I mean,
It was a gorgeous dress. I wanted it.
yeah. And like, I want a tuxedo with a fucking train and be like, hello.
Yeah.
Because you get the comfortability of like something on top, and you're like, it's not. Because to me, when it, like you're just doing black tie events, and you have like, you never know what bra you're gonna wear. You never know if you can wear a bra, and then you're not gonna be worried about your nipples showing the whole night. You're
Yeah.
like, tuxedo, jacket, shirt, skirt, flowing.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Covers all the bad sections, you know,
Yeah.
like the middle section was under the flowy part.
Yep.
So like, you can be as fat as you want, have as much pizza as you want before you go out there.
I would put people underneath there with snacks. Like
Yeah.
little tiny people. Be like, all right, let's
Just
go.
pass me some goldfish,
Smuggle
dude.
people in. It's great. So I don't know why people are mad about a guy in a dress.
I don't know why.
I don't know why people are mad, screaming mad. I get why people are mad about the Green Book thing, but to start fights with people, I sent you screenshots of one of them, and I was mortified, to be honest.
Yeah.
I was like, way to turn into a joke, real quick, is by fighting with people and insulting them on a personal level
Lover.
over a movie.
Yeah.
What?
What?
I can't do it. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Oscar Twitter was weird. I'm glad we have another year until we have to deal with it again.
It's a disaster. Well, the biggest thing that annoys me about Oscar Twitter being mad is their favorite thing is to say about how white the Oscars are and whatever. And I'm just like, up until 2 years ago, our only like black film option was Medea movies, and those were terrible.
They were horrible.
Like, what do you want us to do?
Like,
you don't like.
And Oscars have won. Like the color purple was incredible.
Yeah.
And Roots, like all this stuff. There were plenty of things that have won, but like the Oscars so white thing, just it didn't make me mad. I was just like, why are we doing this?
Why? There's no reason to start like, and I don't want to say that racism is fueled by people saying stuff like that, but I mean it is. Like,
Yeah.
when you're drawing attention to stuff like that, that's unnecessary. Like,
Yeah. I am.
it's
so
not a race
glad
thing until you make it a race thing.
that the Oscars are more represented. I think it's incredible that
Yeah.
more people, like there's Asian Americans that are winning.
All of the crazy rich Asian people were everywhere.
They were
That
everywhere.
was awesome.
Marie Kondo was there.
Was she really?
Marie Kondo was at the Oscars.
I didn't see her. I just saw all of Aquafina's freaking outfit that I needed. That glitter
Awkwafina
suit.
made me uncomfortable with how she was shouting out Spike Lee, and he was like, ew, please don't talk to me. Like, there was a moment where she's like, yeah, I saw Spike Lee, and I'm like, hey, what up, Spike? I don't like the way she talks. It drives me insane.
She talks like this. Like, why does she put the camera, no matter what camera it is, like up to her face?
Just like, hey.
I see you, Aquafina.
She's awkward. That's literally her name. I just don't get it.
Yeah, I don't get it either.
It's just, why put celebrities up on a pedestal, like, when they're right in front of you, and it's like, they're gonna pan to the reaction.
Right.
Spike Lee doesn't even know you.
No,
like,
he
it's
doesn't
so... Ugh. So anyways, yeah, there was definitely a weird celebrity vibe going on, and they didn't have a host, which was fine.
Yeah, that was, I mean, I guess it wasn't bad, but...
I feel like the host usually sets the tone for how the night's gonna go, though. Tina Fey and all them had, like, their Amy Poehler and Maya Rudolph, they all did their little, like, starting like opening thing.
Right.
And that was good, but like I feel like the host kind of sets the tone. If the host goes political, everyone goes political. If the host goes sentimental, everybody goes sentimental. If the
Right.
host goes bad jokes, that's what happens. When Conan O'Brien hosted it, it was awesome because he was just like rolling with it, and he pointed out like funny things like along the way.
Yeah.
We didn't really have that, and like some of the presenters tried to be a little bit too much like the host and tried to be like do an
Funny.
actual routine of
Yeah.
there. I'm like, please let's make this stop. It's already uncomfortable enough. So yeah, with all that, whatever. I hope that when is the next? I don't even know when the next award show. I'm tired of award shows though.
I don't think we've done the Emmys yet, have we?
I don't know. Ugh, whatever it is, I'm tired of watching it.
Yeah, I don't care.
We're
Honestly.
moving on. Like I am a NASCAR person now, so that's what I'm watching on Sundays.
Wow, that award show is in October.
Boom!
Or November.
I can't wait.
I don't know.
They do have an award show for NASCAR. It's pretty entertaining.
I think just going and seeing the award show, we know Dave Portnoy's going to be there. So
Number
we'll
one
at least
NASCAR
get coverage
fan,
of it. Yeah, he's probably going to own stock in NASCAR by the time it's over. But yeah, so we had all of that going on this weekend. We experienced our own Guy Fieri excursion. I don't know what to say about it.
No, it's perfect.
And it was a great weekend, and we're looking forward to this week. Tonight, Big Monday, so you guys hopefully will have your team win, and your team should be K-State. So
The end.
the end. Boom. Nothing needs to be said. How's TCU doing? Do we need to talk about them?
I don't know. I have no idea.
All right, guys. So thank you again for tuning in. We'll be back Wednesday morning. You can always find the podcast by going to sprotsstates.com. Just right there.
Easy peasy.
Download the app. That's pretty easy too. We'll be posting the show this afternoon, and we hope you tune into it.
Yay.
Yay. Bye, guys.
Bye.